League clash against Bolton, man. Sam Allardyce and them, they used to bully us back in the day when it was Bolton. But times have changed a lot, man. They're in League One now. They're struggling. And it's obviously we play them in the Cup tonight. I'll be honest. One or two surprises tonight. And, well, we're going to speak to it. We're going to speak about it, to be honest, people. Yo, Ricardo Gardner, Bibi Gardner back in the day. It was crazy. It was mad. He was a good player. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. The team news is interesting as well. And listen, I said at the start of the season when we were doing predictions and on the show with Turkish, I said, I want Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. And people said, you know, we got bigger things to aim for. And I get it. Of course, we're trying to win the Premier League. We want to see what we can do in the Champions League. But don't dismiss this competition. Pep, this was the first trophy he won at Man City. Mourinho won it at Chelsea. It's a building block trophy. It's a foundation trophy that you win and then kind of enables you to get over the line for the next ones. I want to be at Wembley at the start of March. Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. You know, it could be Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City. It's going to feel like a big game if you're playing one of those teams. So I want Arsenal to win tonight. Big up to everyone locked in. Do me a couple of favours. Hit the like button, of course. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we are sponsored by SofaScore today. Link in the description. We'll go into a bit more detail later on in the show. But let's talk about the lineup. Let's talk about the lineup. Porter in goal. What a night it is for young Porter in goal tonight. Jack Porter, 16 years of age, makes his debut for Arsenal tonight in goal. Obviously, 3 goalkeepers ahead of him. None of them at the moment are available. David Raya apparently suffered a bit of a knock, a slight cut apparently. And he'll be available for the weekend. But they didn't want to risk him tonight. Second choice was obviously Neto. But Neto is cup tied, which was crazy that this guy, you know, was had already played in the first round for Bournemouth, so didn't enable him to play for us, which is crazy when you think we probably signed him to play in the cup competition, and he's cup tied. Make it make sense, people. And then Tommy Setford, who we signed from Ajax, unfortunately suffered an injury to his thigh, and he's out for a few weeks. So Arsenal are playing a 16-year-old in goal tonight. Jack Porter, been playing for the youth team and the under-18s. Best of luck to him. You know, obviously he will have the full support of the team and the fans, and hopefully he has a good game. What an experience. Apparently he left school in July and he's now making his debut for Arsenal. I mean, what an experience. Hopefully it all goes well for him. The back four should be decent. Josh Nichols, who did very well in pre-season and very quick. Reminds me of Lamptey a little bit. So I'm comfortable with him. Kivior and Calafiori at two left-footed centre-backs. Remember when people said you can't play with 2 left-footed centre-backs, which is crazy when you think so many teams over the years have had 2 right-footed centre-backs. Calafiori and Kivior, good experience for those two. Calafiori hasn't played at centre-back yet for Arsenal, and that is his natural position. And Lewis Skelly plays at left back. He is a natural centre midfielder. However, it looks as if he will play at left back for Arsenal. Did really well in pre-season. Very impressed with him. This is where it got interesting. Declan Rice starts for Arsenal. Honestly, I would go as far as to say I'm in disbelief that he is playing tonight. I really can't believe it. Declan Rice played nearly every game last season. Goes to the Euros. Plays every game for England, comes back, and then we're playing him in this. Now, listen, I get it. We're short of options. Looking at the bench, Thomas Partey is the only other centre midfielder. Thomas Partey is not somebody that you want to be getting loads of football the way he's been playing this season, although he did play very well at the weekend. And I suppose, yep, Declan Rice was suspended for a game. So Rice plays, yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll let that one go. Jorginho next to him. Jorginho is captain. And then Ethan Nwaneri will play in the attacking midfield role. Very exciting. Had a fantastic pre-season. And everybody's excited to see him get his opportunity. And hopefully he does really well tonight. Now, okay, Declan Rice, we can let that one slide. All right? He missed the Tottenham game. We understand that. This one, Saka starts on the right. I'm like, Saka is the one player in the front three I would have said that is the one I don't want to see playing tonight. I'm not even sure if I wanted Saka even in that squad tonight, to be honest. Now, again, as Rowan said, he only played 45 minutes at the weekend, so maybe... But I wouldn't have played Saka. I'm going to be honest. I would not have played Saka. Hopefully he gets through it unscathed. I would have rather played Martinelli. Martinelli's confidence is a bit low. He played all right, I thought, against Man City, Martinelli. This would have been a good opportunity, surely, for him to come in, maybe get a goal, get his confidence up. I think Saka could have rested this game. What do you guys think in the comments? Listen, as long as they get through the game unscathed, it's no problem. But I think Saka's a big, big risk to play in this game. Saka will play on the right. Raheem Sterling finally makes his full debut. He starts on the left, so a good opportunity for him to get minutes. Hopefully some confidence. He's won this competition a number of times for Manchester City, so he'll know what it takes. I agree with what some of you are saying, though. Martinelli was cramping up towards the end of the game. Maybe he needs the rest more than Saka, and the fact that Saka played 45 minutes, probably there was frustration. Maybe the managers just said, look, we're going to give you 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes tonight to get some game time. Then we get you off the pitch later on in the game. So, yeah. Big up Lawrence said, evening Curtis, the Anelka derby, even though he was a club thought he was. He played for like half the Premier League. I think 9 clubs he played for. I think 9 clubs. Arsenal, Chelsea. I think that's it for the London clubs. I think he played for West Brom, played for Bolton, played for Chelsea, played for Liverpool. Maybe it wasn't 9 clubs. But I know he definitely played for about 6 or 7. But he must have made an absolute fortune from signing on fees, man. Man City as well, yeah. Yeah, he played for everyone. He made some serious dough. Saka, Sterling, and Gabriel Jesus front three. What a fantastic front three, considering the level of opposition. I honestly didn't think we'd even have a team of that level. So I expect us to score goals tonight. Some of you saying West Ham. Did he play for West Ham? I can't even remember that. Maybe. He played for that many. On the bench, Rojas, Saliba, Gabriel, Kokori, Heaven, Partey, Havertz, Martinelli, and Kabaya. Again, and I don't want, I promise people, I'm not doing the Patrick Truman here. But surely some of these guys should have got the night off. And some of you will say, what's he moaning about? They're only on the bench. No, genuinely, I mean the night off. Like, just to give you context, a lot of you are in the UK, but if you're not right now, it's cold, it's raining. Surely, Saliba, yo, brother, pat on the back, you've been doing the business. You go home and chill tonight, man. You don't need to be sitting on the bench in the cold, in the rain. You still got to do the one. Just chill, bro. You know what I mean? I would have... People saying, listen, if I'm going over the top, I'll fall back. I'm a community man. I'm willing to fall back. If I'm Saliba, I want the night off. And I mean the night off. I mean, like, I want to be watching EastEnders on repeat, you know? But, no, do you know what? I am going to balance it out. And not just sound like a moany old man. It's early in the season. And sometimes players, they don't want the night off. I know myself when I played, I didn't want nights off. I wanted to play, especially early in the season. You're still finding your sharpness. It's just you always have that worry that you're playing against a lower league team. They might be over physical. And we cannot afford to get injuries. We've lost Odegaard. And it was almost a mini crisis. What we can't afford is a Saka, a Rice, anyone like that to be getting injured. So I'm just saying I'd rather be safe than sorry as Arsenal fans. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Hopefully everything winning and coming through this game unscathed, they are the 2 biggest priorities for us tonight, people. Big up Goatanelli says, big up people. Hope you're well, bro. Hopefully we get Goatanelli back as well. Not Martin Smelly as they've been calling him. But I thought he did all right against City. I really did. Big up Brian. Big up from LA. Not New York. My man's on the West Coast. He flew out, didn't he, at the weekend. Big up from LA, Curtis. Our front line is a better, our front line better put 3 in the net. Clean sheet for Babyface. 4-0 Gunners. I expect that front three to cause problems tonight. I think we'll score a few goals. Cody Mystified, nothing to say, just supporting the channel. Hit the like button, people. Listen, big up to you, Cody Mystified, and big up to everyone locked in. Appreciate your support. I genuinely woke up this morning, I thought, 2 p.m. stream, what are we going to talk about? I said, right, we got a game tonight, Carabao Cup. Because it was, I saw Europa League fixtures, and there's a number of games tonight. So obviously, if anybody gets any goal updates, feel free to put them in the chat, just to give you a bit of context. Liverpool play West Ham. That's one of the other games in the Carabao Cups. That's another Premier League club being knocked out. And then it is Europa League tonight. So Manchester United play FC 20 at home. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. And Barcelona play Getafe at 8 o'clock. Lamine Yamal settings, people. But listen, we're looking at our own young buck in one area. It's a big game for him tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Europa League on a Wednesday. Last week, Champions League on a Thursday. What is going on here, people? What's happening? What is actually happening? But yeah, we'll be going through the channels. Listen, I know a few of you are saying, is it a dot along? I don't know how these channels work outside of the UK, but if you're in the UK and you're on Sky, channel 412, it's called Sky Sports Plus. That is where the game is going to be shown. So channel 412, if you're on Sky in the UK, it's called Sky Sports Plus. And the game comes on that channel tonight. 7:40, so half an hour. So yeah, the game is live on TV, people. So we are able to get that. US is Paramount Plus. So that might be where it is. Dot Along was mad years ago, bro. For about 12 months after that, I was getting emails from AFC Wimbledon. For those that don't know the context, Arsenal were playing Wimbledon. It said the game was live on Wimbledon's website, but you had to register. So I then registered, and the game wasn't live. It was just commentary of the game with no actual video footage. So I did the famous dot along, and Wimbledon were emailing me for 12 months, even though I clicked unsubscribe straight after. So I was a part-time AFC Wimbledon fan for the next 12 months. The funniest thing about that watch-along, and looking back, I can't believe I did this. It's so funny, though. On the dot-along, it said, like, Lacazette in possession, Lacazette shoots wide. And I remember saying, what a miss from Lacazette. How's he missed it? And I remember thinking, I never actually saw the shot. So for all I know, it might have been a 35-yard rocket that just went over. And I was like, what a miss. I was capping for real. I was really capping. I was trying to bring that real feeling that you knew what I was watching. You know, I wanted you to believe I was watching it. But nah, I was watching basically a Sabutio on the screen, people. It was tough times, man. Real tough times. But hey, it goes down in the history book as a classic, you know. So anyway, big up to everyone locked in. Lacazette and Aubameyang, legendary duo. Well, especially Oba. Oba was they were a good partnership. They had vibes, that's for sure. Quasar, Curtis, did you see the story about the Premier League complaining to PGMOL about Arsenal's dark arts? Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's crazy. But it's because, listen, I don't agree with it one bit. It's because we've got so many red cards. We've had the most red cards in the Premier League since Arteta joined the football club. However, you don't even look at Arsenal as a really feisty team. Maybe a little bit more now, but definitely not back then when he walked in. We get so many red cards. Granit Xhaka, David Luiz. The list is endless. So we do have to address that and maybe be a bit smarter. The key to dark arts is doing something wrong and not getting caught for it. It's like when you was in school and you threw a paper airplane at the teacher. And you turn round, you know, you throw it, and you're like, yo, man, what's going on? No, you can't do that, man. You know it's you, though. You know, dark arts means doing something wrong and getting away with it. We're doing dark arts and getting sent off for it. That's not dark arts. You're bringing that to the light, and everyone's seeing it. So we got to be a little bit smarter with it. And we're getting red cards for stupid things, let's be honest. Like I said the other day, if Trossard wipes out Haaland and gets a red card, I'm not happy, but I can understand it. I take it. I don't want players getting sent off for kicking the ball away. We are under the microscope. We are, bro. A lot of it is because we are very, very disliked from back in the day. Very disliked. And I've said it before and I've said it again. I think a lot of it was because of, number one, Wenger came over here, foreign manager, non-British, huge success. Remember, Arsenal were the first club to not have one English player in their starting 11. And I just think that whole thing, like the Premier League and the FA, started turning them against Arsenal. That's my opinion. Not everyone will agree with that. You also got to remember, Ferguson had the FA in his pocket. We were the team that was going against Ferguson. And I think from then, Arsenal have never been the media darlings of this country. Never, ever. Look at the pundits on TV. How many Arsenal pundits are on TV? There's not many. You turn on the TV now, how many Arsenal pundits? You might get Thierry sometimes, the odd Martin Keown, Paul Merson. Even Paul Merson's a Chelsea fan. So, but we have to handle business. We don't need to be liked. I say this all the time. Do we need the media to like us? What happens if the media do like us? Does that make us a better team than Manchester City? Does that win us a Premier League? I don't think it does. So I'll be honest, people. I don't give a damn if the Premier League dislike us. I don't care if the pundits like us. I don't give a damn. Win titles. Be the club that they hate that win titles. I honestly don't care. What bothers me is when referees are being paid by other clubs to referee games, then we expect them to go on the pitch and be fair. That's the thing. And you know me, people, I don't like doing the referee thing. I said this the other day, I don't like the referee thing, blaming refs. But when a ref's being paid by the owner of Manchester City to referee games in other countries, then he comes back to England and we expect him to be fair. How the Premier League are allowing that and how that's not being made more of, I don't understand. If I'm Arsenal, I'm making a public statement about that. Well, this guy's been paid by them. So, of course, I don't care. Like you just said, views from the bit, siege mentality. We don't need to be liked, bro. Let's just win. Let's just win. Did you see Scholes calling us cheats on the overlap? I didn't even see that. I'll be honest, man. Paul Scholes was a hell of a player. Is he not the easiest to watch on TV? I'll be honest. He's a bit... He goes on a bit. You know, I think he's a bit boring. And like you said, all the toes and that he was... I'm sorry, mate. Your credibility's below zero, Scholesy, mate. And that's rich coming from an ex-Man United player in that team where Roy Keane was, getting in referees' faces and that. Nominee said, yo, Big C, just done watching the OG's episode, but you nearly killed me at the end with the baby oil jokes. Sliding like Henri. Listen, if you didn't watch OG's on Monday, that last 10-15 minutes was so funny, man. Watch that back. We were talking about Diddy and all the stuff going on, man. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it back, man. But yeah, Scholesy, relax, man. You're not the most entertaining. Let's be real. You've only been brought on the overlap because Gary Neville's your best mate. You're not on there because you're your match-winning personality. Let's just keep it a book. You know what I mean? Scholesy, mate. Relax yourself. But anyway, well, that's my overlap opportunity out the window. But I told you I don't care. I don't care, people. I'll say it as it is. I'll say it as it is. We say it as it is, people. But anyway, few things to talk about ahead of tonight's game. Big up Carly said, what's the percentage chance of a red card tonight? Hopefully nobody sent off for us. I hope this ain't even a physical battle. I'm not sure how strong a Bolton team this is, but they're in a relegation battle at the moment. I know it's early in the season, too early to say relegation, but they've started the season very poor. So I'm hoping they've rotated as well. And David said, classic Arsenal, unnecessary risks. Any red stripe? Hopefully no red stripe tonight needed, people. We should just handle business. We should handle business. Yeah, I mean, somebody said this earlier that Marino's on the training pitch, but not with the group. I still think he's a little while away from being involved with the team. I think he's doing some light jogging and ball work where it doesn't involve too much sprinting. So I don't think he's that close to being back yet. refs on the payroll. That is dark. Now that's what I'm talking about. Dark arts. They're the kind of dark art. I don't mind Arsenal paying a ref to go and ref somewhere. You know what I mean? Go and ref in Kroenke's stadium in LA. Do something. Do something. We need to be smart with it. Right, we kick up. The kickoff is 7:45. Few things to talk about, people. An issue you've just reminded me, so big up, and I've got it right there ready. Martin Odegaard has given some program notes tonight. Captain's program notes every home game. He's given a little bit of context. Again, the interesting thing about Arsenal is we are getting no time period directly from the football club. Now, the media are saying 2 months from when the injury happened, last international break. But Arteta has refused to give a time, and now Odegaard has. But I'm just going to let you know what Martin Odegaard has said. He was speaking about his injury. He said, it was a bad twist to my ankle, and I damaged some ligaments there. But it's part of football, and now I'm just trying to recover as quickly as possible. As quickly as I can. I'm moving forward, making progress, and I'm feeling more positive every day. He then went on to say, I'm working hard, and my only thought is to get back as soon as possible. I'm at the Sober Realty Training Centre every day now, working hard, doing everything I can to get better. I have to be careful not to push it too much, but at the same time, do what I can to make sure I come back as strongly and quickly as possible. I'm trying to support the team in a different way. That's my situation. I have to make the best of it. It's something I'm not used to. I've been quite fortunate. Let's skip that. It was not a nice twist. I don't think there's any such thing as a nice twist when it comes to ankle injury. When it happened, I felt it could be serious. I've injured my ankle before, and the pain felt a bit different this time. That's what scared me. But from what happened, it could have been worse. So in that sense, I got away with it a bit. Hopefully, that does indicate that this is not a long-term injury. He said, like any player, the first thing I asked the medical team was how long I would be out for. But it's a bit tricky to say at the moment. In the early stages, it's crucial we get a proper rest to make sure everything heals well. That's what Martin Odegaard has said in the programme about his injury. First of all, listen. Ankle injuries are very volatile. You know, if you can have setbacks very easily. So it's very difficult to say. I mean, like Ish said, Arteta said weeks, but weeks is very open for, you know, discussion, really. If I said to you, yeah, I'll be there in a few weeks, what does a few weeks actually mean? You know, does a few weeks mean 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks? There's a big difference for Arsenal how many weeks those weeks are. You know, and that's what we need clarity on. And it does worry me a little bit. It does worry me because I think without him, there's going to be games where we do lack creativity. But listen, let's just see. Hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. And as I said, the good thing, if there is such thing as a good thing with this, there are 2 international breaks, one in October, one in November. So that does allow him some more time to recover without missing games. But we need him definitely at least for that December period when we're heading towards Christmas and New Year. We play a lot of games over that time. So, yeah, let's see what happens with Martin Odegaard. Definitely somebody that we need back, and we'll appreciate him when he comes back. Big Up Junior Film said, do you like the new EA FC 25? Cruz got it. Big up everyone who messaged me yesterday on Insta and stuff. Cruz' birthday was yesterday. That's why I didn't stream. We were out celebrating, and he's got the new EA FC. I haven't actually played it, so I honestly don't know. Is it much better? You guys let me know. I'm sure some of you have got it. I honestly don't know. Do you know what? I'll be honest with these EAFC games now, man. And again, I might be coming across as an older guy as well here. I don't see much difference. You know, 24, 25, little bit better. The graphics, tiny bit better. I don't know. You guys let me know. I haven't played it, so maybe it is better. Big up everyone with the messages. Happy belated cruise. Yeah, big up people. Big up. They don't hit that. And again, John, I'm probably doing it again. And I don't mean the Skepta song. They tried to stop me, but I'm doing it again. But anyway, Pez back in the day. When the new Pez came out, yo, it was mad back in the day. But FIFA's the thing now. I tell you what, I think they need to make another football game. I think that's the problem. I think allowing EAFC to just make any game they want, and they know they can put it out and it's going to dominate because there's no football game competition. That's where the problem is with the game. When I was younger, and a lot of you will know, FIFA was there, PES was there, they was under pressure. You don't drop the right game, and to be honest, FIFA, I was on PES every year anyway. I didn't even care what FIFA dropped. The only thing FIFA had was all the naming rights and stuff. PES was the lick. Now they can make anything. I heard that, Juan, that 2K is going to partner with FIFA. They need to get that game ready for next year, man, because I think EAFC needs some proper competition, man. They need competition. They can make anything and throw it out, and it's going to sell out, because what else are you going to buy if you want a football game? So, it's... Yeah, South London, the game is 412 on Sky. Sky Sports Plus. Channel 412, bro. It's live. Can't find it on Sky yet. It's channel 412. I'm on there now. Doesn't come on till 7:40. So you got another 15 minutes. Winning 11 with free kicks. Roberto Carlos hit different. I don't think I ever got that. Back in the day, I was PES. I probably had a manager game. I always used to like the manager games. LMA manager, Championship manager. Obviously, it became Football Manager. I remember there's a Champions League game out back in the day as well. Wasn't as good, but PES was the one. How old's Cruz? 12 now. Get it growing up quick, man. No broadcasting Greece. Anyone got any streams abroad? Let us know. Oh, Winning 11 was the Japanese name for PES. There you go. You see, you got to tell me these things. I don't know. Bro, listen, this is serious. It's how serious, me and my friend. We used to play Football Manager online, right? Me against him. This is how serious we used to take that game. So, he had a Champions League game against Spartak Moscow. And he wanted to make it feel realistic. It was the middle of winter. Spartak Moscow, Russia away, freezing. He used to open the window in his bedroom, like -1, just so it was cold while he was managing through the game. They're the levels that we was going to. And we played each other once in the FA Cup final, online, and we both put a suit on for the final. Like, honest, nah, it's ridiculous. I definitely need to start gaming on Twitch. The levels of banter would be through the roof. That's how serious we used to take it, people. It was mad. Oh, Road to World Cup, I remember that one. I remember there was FIFAs back in the day where you could play indoors. Not like, you know, like there was an indoor version on the FIFA game that you could play. But they took it off. I suppose it's like Volta nowadays, isn't it? That's the outdoor street. Bro, when I tell you, man are dressing up in suits for the cup final. It's mad. It's absolutely proper vibes, man. Proper vibes, people. I'm telling you. Anyway, big up that guy D. Said happy birthday for Cruz. Big up, bro. I'll pass that on to him, man. I'll pass it on. What was your favourite city in the US during pre-season? This pre-season was what? LA and Philly. Do you know what? This year, last year when I went LA, I left there and I said, nah. Didn't feel the spirit of it. Felt a bit soulless to me. But this year when I went, because I spent a week there, I did enjoy it. LA's got a lot to do. I like Philly though, you know. Philly's got a spirit about it, man. A grittiness about it. You know, I did like Philly, but I think I still say my two favourite cities I've been to in America are Miami and New York. For different reasons. New York just has a spirit about it that inspires you like nothing else. Like, I don't know what it is. It's indescribable. And some of New York is grimy. Like, anyone who's been there, you know. But there's something about it that just makes you think, yo, I can be anything living here. And Miami's just, boy, Miami just felt like the Caribbean in America. I just loved it. Miami Beach, just Brickell and incredible. I did like Philly as well, and I did like LA. Definitely like those cities as well. But I need to go to a few more cities. Meet up in Miami, 100, bro, 100. And yeah, and I think that's what a lot of it is. You know, New York, man. I grew up on hip hop, and I love New York hip hop. So the connection was just there, and Miami, just like I said, it just feels like a Caribbean vibe about it, you know. So yeah, man, it's none of the Diddy stuff though, none of that, people. We need another FIFA Street serious game. Oh, amazing them games, man. And Vegas said, regardless if everything works out with the youth goalkeepers, Edu has done a pathetic job by putting us in this situation. You would have thought we'd have signed a backup goalkeeper that wasn't cup tied, to be honest. It would have made sense to, but Neto, it's his brethren, in it, from international duty. Raya's injury is not serious. Apparently it's a minor injury, should be all right for the weekend. So should be all right. Do you think our squad is big enough and strong enough? Not strong enough. We need it. You can see that. You can see it by the bench that we're turning up with every week. We're 2 or 3 players short. Miami reminds me of the Bad Boys film. Oh, I love it. Love it. It's always in Miami, isn't it? How was it wearing baseball caps in LA? Bro, I just wore my caps. People were saying, yo, you can't wear the red one. You can't wear the New York blue one. You can't wear this. I said, brother, I'm a tourist, man. I'm wearing it. Maybe I was taking a risk, but yeah. Somebody sent me a picture of about 12 caps that you shouldn't wear in LA because they're all like a representation of a gang over there. I said, bro, I ain't going to have a cap left to wear if I follow this. What do you want me to do? He said, just wear the LA black hat. Black hat with the white LA. The one that LSU doesn't like me wearing. He said, just wear that one all the time. They won't bother you with that one. Ice Cube always wears that one. I said, bro, what am I supposed to do? I got about 10 caps here. I can't wear none of them. It's all mad, people. Anyway, couple more things to talk about. Kickoff in 15 minutes. It is the Carabao Cup. And I do want us to win this competition. These are the teams that are remaining in the competition. Obviously, 3 ties left where there are still 2 teams yet, because Arsenal play Bolton tonight, Liverpool play West Ham. AFC Wimbledon against Newcastle was postponed yesterday because of the pitch was flooded. Obviously, there's been some crazy rain over here in the UK. We got like a month's worth of rain in 24 hours, and all kind of madness happened, and the pitch was flooded. So Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton, Chelsea, Palace, Leicester, Man City, Man United, Preston, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton, Stoke, Tottenham, Arsenal or Bolton, Liverpool or West Ham, and Wimbledon or Newcastle. I mean, we're already going into the last 16 if we win tonight. If you can get a decent draw, you're 1 game away from the quarterfinal. This is why I don't understand why people think we shouldn't go for this. You've only got to win tonight, last 16, quarterfinal, 2 semi-finals, final. 5-6 games to win it. And tonight we're playing a League One team. If you get another good draw, you've only got to play maybe 4 high-quality competitive games to win this cup. I think we should be going for it. That's my opinion. This team tonight is a good team. It's a stronger team than I expected us to put out. So, and I'm confident this will win as well. So, I think the draw is some stage tonight. So we'll have to see with that one, people. Just for those of you who've just tuned in, 3,000 of you locked in. People are still rattled, Big C. I don't know what... Listen. Tell me what's the problem. They watch me, me no watch them. You remember that tune back in the day, people? I don't know what the problem is, man. What I've realised with Arsenal, people got used to a narrative with Arsenal, right? And I'll tell you what that is. Growing up, a lot of people saw Arsenal dominant. Thierry, Bergkamp, Adams, Vieira, Perez. You know what it was. We were dominant, right? And we walked around with chest out, bro. We're the Gunners. JVC on the shirt, Ian Wright on the back, or whoever you had. It was serious. And then for about 5 to 10 years, we became a laughingstock. It's the reality. We went from very best to just also rans, people. Losing in cup finals to Birmingham City, getting smashed in Baku, ending up in the Europa League, selling all our best players to rivals. We became a laughingstock. That's the reality of the situation. And people got used to that. Oh, Arsenal, they're a joke. We laugh at them. That's what they thought. But the problem is, people, they thought we were going to live there forever. They thought we were going to live there forever. Homeless. Like a homeless man, people. That's what they thought we were. They seen us lose the mansion and the big drive and the cars and the swimming pool. We ended up homeless. And they laughed at us. Pointed at us. Look at them. And now, all of a sudden, the money's coming back. And we're in the 5-bedroom house and we're nearly back in the mansion. We win the title, we're back in that mansion. And they don't know how to deal with it. Because they used to laugh at us when we was out here with nothing. With Shamak. With Andre Santos. With Scalacci. With Almunia. I don't say his name. We got repossessed. We didn't pay the tax. We're finished. They took our Sanchez. They took our Van Persie. They took our ballers. But now we're back and they don't like it. And they don't know how to deal with it. So let them hate, people. We're nearly back in the mansion with the swimming pool. And the 8 bedrooms en suite. And the heated seats. And the 75-inch TV. Taxes paid. No problem. 2 Ferraris and Lamborghinis on the drive. We're nearly back. We get the title. We're back in the mansion. They came for us, man, like Wesley Snipes. We hadn't paid the tax. They used to laughing at us. But we're coming back, people. I told you. You've seen me at my worst on this channel. This is me at my worst, right? The shirt rip. They don't want to see Arsenal win a league and see my behaviour. They don't want to see that behaviour. You've seen me at my worst. Shirts getting ripped like Hulk Hogan. They don't want to see Arsenal win the league. I'm telling you. A lot of people will feel very uncomfortable, right? Not Arsenal fans, other fans. If we win the league. The level of shamelessness will go to levels you've never seen. We win a title with me. Oh, I'm a serious problem, honestly. But anyway. That's a problem that I hope to have at some stage around the end of May. That we can win it. They will despise us if we win the title. I said, if we win the title, this title's going to bang for years. I won't let that title just disappear after a few months. I will not stop talking about that title for years if we do it. So I'm telling you. Could I fly over to London, juk off? Yo. When I say this, if we win the league, I expect a lot of community members to be catching flights to turn up. That's all I'm saying. But hey. S running. Next thing you know, Big C dropping hip-hop tracks, New York style, Wu-Tang, Liquid Sword setting. You know what, bro? You know when I was younger, I used to rap a little bit, you know. I'm telling you, man, I used to rap a little bit. In the teenage years, man, like, yeah, come on. I know there's a few of you in the comments, man. You definitely, I can even see, man, just from the names that a few of you wrote bars when you was younger. Like, I wasn't serious with it. I wasn't like in the studio making mixtapes, but you know, I might have put the odd instrumental on and just tried a little thing. Come on, man. I know there's a few of you in there. Look, Rasta, man, we all did that. I was watching them hip-hop movies. I was like, no, I need to rap. I'm telling you, I needed to rap. When I listened to 50's album, I thought I'd been shot 9 times. I said, nah, I need to rap, bro. I had to write lyrics. There was lyrics there, people. I'll come out of retirement if I have to. If we win the league, I'll make a track. I'll make a diss track. I'm telling you. Yeah, look, man, I knew it. There's a few of you. I knew you had bars. Them youth club days, man. Come on. There's definitely a few rappers in here, man. I can tell. That hip-hop era, man, you had to come studio. Trust me, we'll do it. Channel U days and that back in the day. Right, let me get back on topic. Kickoff's in 7 minutes. And I'm talking about hip-hop. But yeah, it is what it is. 115 diss track. Bro, if they got found guilty and we won the league as well. I'll make a record, trust me. Gonarola said, if we win the league, I reckon some of these new age Twitter rivals might actually quit watching football. Oh, they wouldn't be able to cope, honestly. They would be over the edge. Do you know the funny thing, what makes me laugh as well? This is what makes me laugh. And I told you this as well. There's a new narrative that people are doing. And I don't blame them. The game's the game. It's going to bring you traffic. What people are doing now is making content. Non-Arsenal fans are making content to big up Arsenal constantly. So they keep telling Arsenal fans how great we are. Arsenal are scary and Arsenal are great and, you know, Arsenal are going to win the league and Man City are cheats and referees have got it in for Arsenal. And when they see that, the fan base go, oh, look, oh, I love this, oh. But really, these guys just playing the game. You see how the narrative changes if we win the title. See if all these guys who are putting all these videos up, oh, with all the thumbnails like that, all them thumbnails there. Arsenal, why Arsenal are going to win the league and Arsenal are scary and, scintillating Arsenal. Referees hate Arsenal. Listen, I'm not hating. The game is the game. Get your bread. I respect it. Get your bread. You're not harming no one. Do your thing. But I'm telling you, if we win the title, let's see if you're still making them videos. Because I don't think you will be. When you realise reality's kicking in. They won't like it then. But do your thing, man. Do your thing. Need serious play-to-play teaching with earbuds in, says Dave. Don't worry, man. It's on now, by the way. 412 on Sky. It's just come on. It has just come on, people. So, if you're... the players aren't even on the pitch yet. Just to give you a bit of context into Bolton Wanderers, by the way. 115 bars and running like Game did G-Unit. Yo, that annoyed me, you know, because Game and 50, yeah, I feel like could have been an all-time classic in terms of a hip-hop combo. Like, if you listen to the songs that they did together, the mix of them two was so good. And, you know, Game and all that, it was sad. G-Unit, man, was doing, you know. Eddie said, I noticed these content creators, Curtis. We see it, man. You don't see Arsenal fans doing it about Man City or Chelsea or Man United. Why are they doing it about Arsenal? They don't like Arsenal. They're not Arsenal fans. They're doing it because Arsenal are so big on social media. The fan base is so active. They're trying to tap into the market that they're not a part of. That's what they're trying to do. They're thinking, oh, you know, if I do Arsenal as well, I get them on side, it'll make me even... So that's what they're playing the game. I don't have a problem with it, but I see it and I understand what they're doing. But let's see how real it is if we win something major. They won't be celebrating anymore, I tell you that much. Skipper tonight, Jorginho. Still not Declan Rice. Why not give the armband to Rice, who's going to be at the club long term? I don't get it. The man loves this Jorginho armband thing, man. But here's what it is. Listen, just for those of you who've just tuned in, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. 3,000 of you in here now. Big up to everyone locked in. We're not even at 1,000 likes yet. 662 likes with 3,000 of you locked in. The math ain't mathing, people. Don't forget, today's video is sponsored by SofaScore, the world's fastest live score app. Link is in the description below. Carabao Cup settings. You want all your stats, all of that stuff. Download it. It's completely free. It's in the description below, people. Big up to SofaScore. We're kicking off in 3 minutes. We're kicking off in 3 minutes, people. The Arsenal team. Jack Porter in goal. 16 years of age. What a night for him making his debut. Apparently he left school in July of this year. He's now starting for Arsenal. What an opportunity. I really hope this works out for him. He must be really, you know, proud to be making his debut at such a young age. Josh Nichols at right back, who had a very good pre-season tour in America. We met his mum over there as well. She was sat near us in the game against Bournemouth. And he did really well over there, man. He's quick, a bit like Lamptey, very fast. And Lewis Skelly's at left back, so two young players playing at full back, both very accomplished. Two centre-backs, Calafiori and Kivior. Two left-footers, but very interesting to see how Calafiori does at centre-back. Declan Rice starts next to Jorginho in midfield. And Ethan Nwaneri plays in the 10 role. Big opportunity for him. I think a lot of people are excited to see him get a chance. Hopefully get a goal and put in a good performance. And then the front three, Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, and Gabriel Jesus. I'll admit, I didn't expect to see Bukayo Saka's name on the team sheet tonight. I get it. He did only play 45 minutes at the weekend, so maybe Arteta sees it as an opportunity for him to get those extra minutes that he didn't get. But as an Arsenal fan, you're just always concerned about anybody getting injured. We're underway, people. We are underway. I would imagine my celebrations will be a lot more calm than usual. I'll be honest, my score prediction, I'm expecting, with that front three, I'm going 4-0. I hope I'm not getting carried away here, people. I'm going for a 4-0 win. I know we've got a 16-year-old in goal, but I'm going for a 4-0 victory here. I think Arsenal will win this comfortably, especially with that front three. Obviously, having a 16-year-old in goal, we do need to protect him. We definitely need to make sure that he's not exposed to too many shots. No Timber. Timber definitely needs a rest. He was out with ACL, man. He doesn't need to be playing too much football, to be honest. 4-1, 2-0. I think we'll score. I think we'll score a few. Score 3+ goals. 4. Yeah, I think we'll score a few tonight. I think we'll get at least 4. They're in League One at the moment. They are 19th. They've won 2 out of 6. They've won 1 of their last 5. 3 defeats, 1 draw, and 1 win. I noticed the stadium, there's a lot of empty seats there, which I'm surprised about. I thought there might be a lot of younger fans going. Obviously, you maybe don't get an opportunity to go to a lot of other games, so stadium does look quite empty. 2-1. I'd be disappointed with a 2-1. Big game this for Raheem Sterling, by the way. Zamir said his Timber injured. He's not. I think, listen, he was out for 12 months. He's played a lot of football since coming back. I don't think you need to play him in a game like this. I'm actually surprised that Saliba and Gabriel and Partey are all on the bench. I thought he may give a few of them the night off completely. Here come Arsenal left-hand side. Raheem Sterling. Still interesting seeing him play for Arsenal. Goes out for a goal kick. He thought it was a corner, but the ball had gone out. Chronicle said, Arsenal are so scary, and as a Tottenham fan, it pays me to say this. Pathetic. Is that what people are... Is that the videos, yeah? Fizzy said, we haven't even hit full throttle yet, and they are this rattled. What happens when we do and eventually start? Do you know the narrative, right? That I don't understand with Arsenal. Are you there? Come on. He said Curtis was stuck outside. Oh, wow. Are people struggling to get in the ground? The thing that I don't get is that people are saying they're not happy with the way we played against Man City. So if you say you're not winning enough, you're not winning trophies, I can take that narrative. What doesn't make sense is when people are saying you need to play a certain way. People are acting like we went to Man City and parked the bus from minute 1, like we did second half. We didn't. We went 1-0 down, and we turned the heat up and started playing really well. Scored 2 goals. We were in the ascendancy in the last 15 minutes. And if it wasn't for the red card, I think we beat Man City. We go down to 10 men, and we've got a choice. Do we play the same way with a man less against the best possession-based team in England? Oh, here come Bolton. Saved. Oh, over the bar. Probably should have scored there, Bolton. Do we open up against Man City with 10 players? Calafiori gave the ball away. And then go and concede 3 or 4 goals and get beat. And people say, oh, you know, we'll give you credit because you still tried to play. That's what people want us to do. They wanted us to attack Man City with 10 men and leave ourselves exposed and get picked off. and lose 4-2 or 5-2. And they go, oh, they'll pat us on the back and say, well, at least you tried to attack them. But no, they wouldn't. They would have laughed at us and said, oh, you got battered. You got a man sent off and you got battered. And they wouldn't have given us no credit. But they're pretending they would have given us credit. So we shut up shop. And if we'd have done it for an extra 10 seconds, we'd have won the game. I think people have to start understanding. Football is not just attack versus attack. We've got into a mind frame in football that defending is not an art form of the game. I saw Mourinho play Barcelona with nearly the whole Inter Milan team behind the ball and knock Pep's team out the Champions League. Chelsea went to Barcelona and did the same and hit them on the break when Torres took it round the keeper. Like Mourinho's and Conte's, these guys have parked the bus and won trophies. I want Arsenal to win trophies. I'm not going to the cinema. I don't need it to always be entertaining. People have to stop acting like defending is not part of football. It is. If defending is our main strength at the moment, which it is, build around your defence and then hope that the attack improves as the season goes on. I don't listen to any opposition fan when they talk about Arsenal, without being disrespectful. I don't. I'll respect their opinion, and if they understand, then I will take it on board. But when they start saying things, you part the... What are you talking about? When's the last time a team went to the Etihad, went down to 10 men, and beat them? And opened up and played... Like, come on. What are we doing here? We're here to win titles. We're not at the theatre. We haven't come to watch a show. Like, come on. It made complete sense to park the bus. I wanted to park the bus, the airport, the house, park everything. Win the game. We nearly did. We got a draw. So, I'm not interested in anything what people are trying to say. What I've noticed with Arsenal, anything we achieve, they want to downplay it. It gets downplayed. Oh, you drew with City, but you didn't play the right way. Oh, come on. Do me a favour. I said stink out that Etihad as much as you can. And we stunk it out second half. Nearly won the game. So, I'm not interested. As I said earlier on, people, they're used to a narrative. They're used to us being garbage. Finishing 8th and 5th and not winning anything and not competing. They got so used to it, they thought that's where we were going to be for the next 50 years. We're not. We're coming back. We're a big club. We got money. We got history. We got heritage. Now we're coming back. They don't know how to deal with it. So, I'm glad they hate us. I'd rather they hate us than laughed at us. Because when they laughed at us, we weren't doing nothing. Now they hate us, we know we're climbing the ladder. But we need to win trophies. Here's Raheem Sterling. Left-hand side, chips it to the back post. Knocked down by Saka. Jesus. Oh, blocked, goes out for a corner. Everybody thought we're going to go Man City. City have won every game and they're going to pop us off the pitch. That's what they thought. We went 1-0 down. They started laughing. My WhatsApp started blowing up. Man U fans, Liverpool, you're going to get battered. We come back and nearly won the game and drew the game. And they don't know how to deal with it. Even Man City. Man City players spent their whole interviews talking about us. Why? You came back and got a point. You celebrated. Why are you talking about us? No problem. At least we know what it is, people. Corner to Arsenal. Stadium is filling up now, so Kamal's probably right. He said it was difficult getting inside the stadium. There's been a lot of rain and stuff. So, in-swinging corner here. Saka. Can we get an early goal settle? And that's a great ball in. Oh, cleared away. Here's Josh Nichols. Set piece FC didn't work without Gabriel, man. Twisting and turning. What you got, Saka? Gets the byline. Right-footed cross. That's a lovely ball. Nobody in there. Nobody in there. The thing that you expect when you play against a team like this, they're going to work hard to press you. You got to wear them down. Honestly, Jesus is still nowhere near the penalty area. He is literally playing on the wing. I I think I read that one, Fizzy, didn't I? What's this? Stove. Stove said celebrated a last-second tie like it was the Champions League. And listen, Rodri, when we drew, said we celebrated a draw, yet they jumped around when they drew the game. I mean, I don't know. Say no more. Say no more, people. Why is Saka playing? Yeah, I was a little bit surprised, but maybe because he only played 45. It's early in the season. Here's Raheem Sterling. Oh, tries to play a reverse ball. Don't get there. It's a lot of rain sounding like Thai. Yeah, for real. But I'm not using it as an excuse for the result. It's on channel 412, people. On Sky. It's called Sky Sports Plus. Yeah, Solomon, 412. 412. Sky Sports Plus, people. The game is on there. I've got the commentary turned down low. I think like I said, when you play these lower league teams, what they do, they start following the ball. So when you get the ball, they just press you quickly, which is why you find when you play against teams like this, you wear them down and you get more opportunities as the game goes on. Every time we get the ball now, they're just getting 2 players on us. Remember, Trossard is suspended for tonight. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Yardman. His suspension counts for this because this is classed as a league tournament. So his 1-game ban is for tonight. So Trossard is available for the Leicester game at the weekend. Big up Melbourne, who said driving, listening, any youths playing. Yeah, man, Waneri, Lewis Skelly, Josh Nichols, a few of them playing. Ball over the top. Oh, overhit. Sterling made the run. Couldn't quite reach it. Ball just skidded off the surface. Nice pass over the top. Wow. Andrew said, I reckon we will go unbeaten this season. It's funny, somebody else tweeted that the other day. He said, but the problem, the reason I can't buy into that, I hope it happens. The reason I can't buy into that, his reasoning was, we've been to Man City, Villa, Tottenham. As long as we can, negotiate Liverpool at Anfield, I don't think anyone will beat us at home. But Arsenal are just a crazy club, man. You've seen it last season. We have 20 shots against West Ham and get beat. We go to Fulham, who are bang average, and get beat. We're very unpredictable. And that's the problem with us. We can go somewhere average, not play well, and struggle. And that'll cost you. That'll cost you. The Invincibles were special. Man, don't disrespect them. Any update on Odegaard? No, like I said, he spoke in the programme notes, but he didn't give any time frame again, which is frustrating because we do want to know, but I reckon they're not sure. They will have obviously been given an estimate by the doctors to say, look, we suspect it will be 5 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever. But maybe they've said, look, if he recovers well in the first couple of weeks, it might be less or whatever. So it'll be interesting. I have to admit, my 4-0 prediction's not looking that good at the moment, but it is early. Kivior, poor pass. Tries to find Saka. And Bolton are growing into the game. Back for Christmas. I hope not. Here come Bolton, by the way. Left-hand side. Up against Kivior. Kivior, good tackle. Bro, why did he let that ball run out? I don't understand that. Even I thought that ball hit Kivior. And he tackles him, lets the ball run out. It looks like it's a corner. And it is a corner. Remember, there's no VAR in this competition at this stage. Maybe it did clip off him, but surely Kivior, just don't take a chance. It seems if we were to go invincible again, it would shut up the whole of English football. It'd be amazing. Imagine we won the league and went invincible. I'll just take winning the league at this point. Invincible would be the icing on the cake. You don't want to give away set pieces against a direct League One side when we've got a 16-year-old in goal that's probably not going to come and collect many crosses. Corner's whipped in, headed away at the near post by Jesus. They retain it. First bit of pressure from Bolton. Little 1-2 there. Oh, they're appealing for a penalty. Referee says no. Played a 1-2. He got goal side there. think there was a bit of contact, but maybe it was more of a coming together than an actual challenge. Here's Waneri, keeps possession. Finds Jesus. Why is Jesus playing so deep? Sterling is actually up front. Jesus is in like a number 10 position. Flicks it out. To Lewis Skelly. Throw into Arsenal. We haven't started the game great, I got to be honest. Was that a penalty? 1-2? Nah, never. He throws his body in front of Jesus, last defender, people. Our striker. I mean, listen, it's great work. Nah, he doesn't do anything wrong. It's not a penalty. You're right, no chemistry. Red lines all over the place on FIFA, people. Come on, Saka, what you got? Cuts inside. Bolton are giving us no time on the ball. Absolutely no time. Every time we get the ball, they're just putting 2 players on us straight away. We've got no space to play. We've got to move the ball a bit quicker. Here's Waneri. Little 1-2 with Josh Nichols. Crosses it in. It's a poor cross. Declan Rice. Yes! 1-0 to Arsenal. Declan Rice opens up his body and puts it into the bottom corner. No more Declan Couscous. Declan Rice is back. That was like prime rice pudding when you was a kid, people. Dollop of jam. Couldn't go wrong. Declan Rice and Peas is back. 1-0 to Arsenal. First proper opportunity. And Arsenal take the lead. Good finish. Good finish. Does Josh Nichols get an assist? Rice, good shift out of his feet. Nice finish. Nice. It's not even right in the corner, really, but the goalkeeper, yeah, he doesn't cover himself in glory there, but Declan Rice gives Arsenal an early lead. Now the 4-0 could be back on. Decker's with the goal. Jasmine Brown Rice. Am I hearing it? Rice pudding is and was terrible. Oh, no, you could get a timeout for that. That could be a timeout. Bro, rice pudding as a kid was elite, man. Jam in the middle. Nah, man, I'm not hearing that. No more jerk rice. 1-0 to the Gunners, people. Decker's with the goal. You've just got to shoot, haven't you? You got to shoot. Didn't like they had on this cup preview show for the game. See, who are we and who is Arteta's snubber club? Like, as I said, I want to win this. Rice pudding with jam is legendary. Top tier, bro. Maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore. As I said, you get older and, you know, you get a bit more money. You live better, right? So maybe it's not. But come on, back in the day, bro. Rice pudding was quality, man. Them desserts used to bang back in the day. Angel Delight, rice pudding, all them little basic desserts. Ice cream and jelly. Saka loses possession there. But it'll do him the world of good, that Declan Rice. Early goal. Get Partey on the pitch. I would not bring Partey on. Although the problem you've got, you don't really want Rice playing 90 minutes. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe a lot of you grew up a lot better. So you might not rate them. I'm going to be honest, Junior, man. Pineapple on pizza, not for me. I don't think fruit belongs on pizza, man. I'm sorry. Like, in emergency circumstances as a kid, I would have taken it, but I'm not happy about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not happy about it. I'll be honest. Oh, apple crumble and custard. Oh, my days. One of the best. One of the best, by the way. But yeah, man. Oh, it's a free kick to Bolton by. Oh, butterscotch flavour, Angel Delight. Oh, my days. Come on. You can't beat them desserts there. Anyway, it's a free kick to Bolton. Bolton Wanderers. Ball whipped in, headed away at the near post. As I said, you don't want to concede set pieces when you got a 16-year-old in goal who probably isn't going to come and collect the ball that much. try not to give him much to deal with. Curtis has spent the last 10 minutes talking about food, bro. It's the Carabao Cup early rounds, man. It's early. Do you know what I mean? It's early, man. We're chilling till the weekend. Oh, they got a long throw, Merchant. I did say this the other day. I do think it's an unbelievable weapon. There we go. Jack Porter collects the ball. What a moment for him. Imagine, like, I would genuinely try and sign a player that's got a massive throw, who's actually a good player as well. You know, I don't want some guy with a long throw that's a bang average player. There must be some good players out there who've got, like, because that is a weapon. And when you think how good we are from set pieces at the moment, it don't look nice. They'll cry about it even more. Oh, you like Stoke. I don't care. When you win trophies, nobody says how you won them. You go, yo, who won the league in 2012? Oh, they won it. What about 2016? Oh, they won it. 2021? Oh, they won it. Doesn't say, oh, they won it scoring goals from long throw-ins or whipping in corners. Or I'm telling you, them long throws are brutal. Look at the Prem right now with Arsenal set pieces. How come we're scoring so many goals? Why are people not just dealing with it? It's not rocket science. You need to play on it. Here's Saka. How long before he's on the floor? I would take Saka off at half time. I just don't want him to play too much of this game. For some reason. Just give him 45 and get him off. Martinelli's on the bench. Havertz on the bench. There's players there. Partey did it. I thought Partey... I don't know if it's a... Is it a really good throw? I can't remember. I've seen him take a few. Calafiori whacks it back to Porter here. Arsenal play out well. Apple Crumble is goated. You're not wrong, bro. You are not wrong. Truth said, I love seeing the youth play. Years of the past feeling wouldn't be the same. I love that defensive stars are... It's part of Arsenal's DNA. And it has been a criticism of Arteta at times. Give the youngsters more of a chance. I know it's not easy because when the stakes are high, you don't feel like you can change the lineup much, but I think you have to sometimes. You look at, no disrespect, you look at Trossard since Odegaard's got injured. He's played 2 games in the 10 role, and I don't think he's done a lot in either game. Tottenham game, he put a good shift in, played 1 good pass. But as a goal threat, he was hardly in the game. Man City first half, I thought he was one of our worst players and then got sent off. So what harm would it be playing Nwaneri in that 10 role? Especially in like a game against Southampton or where I think we'll win the game and dominate the ball. That's how you find out how good they are. We're not playing that well. I mean, Saka's done well there, though. Finds Jesus. Oh, it should be. No. Didn't pick anyone out. They cleared it. Went over Saka's head. Again, none of the ball seems to be going down our left. Why would we moan about Stoke tactics? Was we winning without them? Yeah, exactly. We was already winning. I'm not... Listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we should be playing like Stoke. I'm just saying, I think that's something that you can... You want as many weapons as possible. Glad your cold is better. Well, you sound fine. Hope you're okay. Love your stream and all the community. Big up, Leonard. Yeah, feeling a lot better, man. Couple days, we shrugged that off, We shrugged that off. Partey would hurt his back doing a long throw. Yeah, give him a rest, man. Don't bring him on. Sunday still feels like a defeat, said Harry. I mean, it's funny, when the game finished, I was gutted. It did feel like a defeat. But for some reason, the saltiness of Man City and how they've been acting kind of didn't make it feel like that. I was like, yo, what's wrong with these lot? I don't understand it. If we played against Man City, they were 2-1 up and had someone sent off, and they parked the bus second half and we dominated and equalised in the last second, I would have nothing to say about Manchester City. I'd be like, yo, that was a hard second half, but we broke them down in the end. epic last-second equaliser. We try and beat them in the next game. All they did was talk about us. I didn't understand it. It didn't make sense. Still doesn't make sense. So, it is what it is. What we need to do now is win trophies and really bother them. Here's Sterling, left-hand side. He hasn't had a lot of the ball. 1v1, gets to the byline. Good cross. Oh, it's Saka. Oh, Jesus, nearly. Tried to do a bicycle kick, didn't connect with it properly. And he goes wide. Big up Jinx Design, who said happy late birthday to Cruz. Big up, bro. Big up everyone who sent their well wishes in. That's what Sterling is good at. 1v1 situations, quick change of pace. Should we have done that? I think Jesus might be a bit disappointed with that. Oh, it's a corner, fair enough. Must have got blocked. In-swing corner. Not as good at corners without Gabriel, are we? I have to admit, it's not a great game. Which is why we've spoken about desserts and hip-hop and American cities and all sorts. Here's Declan Rice. He's in a lot of space there. Skelly. Good pressure, though. They forced him back. Did you see Dubois Joshua? Of course. That was a thriller. There's going to be a rematch. Oh, what a ball. Rice finds Saka. Gets the byline. Oh, is that a corner? No, Jesus. Jesus got the cane rows back. He had them for one game, then took them out again and then put them back. That's a great ball from Rice. Ah, Jesus. He's not happy. Could do with a goal. AJ got battered. I actually think he was arrogant. I think he came out thinking he was going to roll Dubois easily and came out with his hands low. Why are your hands that low, bro? Like, what are you doing? Especially AJ hasn't got a good chin. And Dubois, they call him Dynamite Dubois. He's got a good punch. Your arms are low. You're just getting whacked. Silly. Next fight, I think he'll have to fight a more boring fight, AJ, and just try and jab him. Keep him away. Pick his moments. You don't want to just exchange with Dubois. He can punch. You got to be clever. You know, and AJ wasn't clever. So he needs to fight different tactics in the rematch. Thoughts on Szczesny to Barcelona? I mean, he was retiring, wasn't he? But I think it's Ter Stegen he's got quite a bad injury, Annie, and I think Barca just needed another keeper. And obviously the window's closed. Szczesny's out of contract. They'll probably give him a deal till the end of the season. I doubt it'll be long term. DRH said, Dubois is from my area. So happy for him. He has come from humble beginnings. Listen, I wanted AJ to win, but I respect Dubois' attitude and how he was. He was very respectful, very humble. And, you know, he deserved it. He deserved it, man. He definitely deserved it. Big up Tamas, who said his birthday today. Just got home from shopping. 1-0 up. Arsenal jersey as a present from his wife. Great day, man. Hope you have a great day. Big up to you, man. Solomon said 4s or 1s. I prefer Jordan 4s. 1s are old school, innit? Michael Jordan was wearing them back in the day. I prefer 4s, man. More stylish, in my opinion. I think he'll batter him again in the rematch, says D. Be interesting. He needs to do what he did with Ruiz. Ruiz battered him in the first fight. We didn't batter him, but he ended up battering him in the end. And then Joshua fought a more sort of... Oh, he fought a more controlled fight in the rematch and beat him. I think he needs to do that. Where would you like to visit in America? I'd love to visit Chicago, you know. Yeah, Chicago, man. Lot of history there. It's very picturesque, man. A few people I know who've been to Chicago have said a lot of good things about it. Trust me, man. Chi-town. Not that I'm not going O-Block and all that, though. I know Chicago got some crazy grimy ends, but Chicago, man, I'd like to go there. Chi-town people. Brian said, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, man, listen, if I go, I need to know where the spots are, people, you know? But I won't be going O-Block. Throw into Bolton on the halfway line. Tom, sorry, said Chicago is amazing. 6 hours from where I live. Minneapolis is great in summer. The Black Force suedes. Come on, man. Yo, the gold accessories. Mad. I haven't been to Atlanta either. A lot of good hip-hop history. Here's Raheem Sterling. Oh, Raheem, you got to find the pass, man. We had bodies forward then as well. Bolton on the counter-attack. Oh, whipped in. Good defending. Cleared away. I tell you what, this is turning into a snore fest, this game. This is definitely turning into a snore fest. Golden Nugget food in Chicago is lit. Kanye and Common. Yeah, man, definitely. I would like to think I'll definitely be in America again this year. Bolton in possession again. Going to Orlando next year, any good? Yeah, I loved it. If you're going with family, especially. I like Orlando, man. That's a corner to Bolton. They're growing into the game a little bit. Can't believe he was in DC last summer. Was seeing my ends during your walkabouts. Yeah, man. You know me, I'm out on the streets early mornings doing them videos. Nicholas said, when Arsenal start winning titles, everyone will know it's because of hard work and not cheating financially. Probably cuts deep for other fans. Maybe. Maybe it is that. Corner to Bolton. These situations worry me with this keeper. Ball whipped in. Ball's in the air, headed away. Comes back out edge of the box. Volley over the bar. Look a bit shaky at the back, man. I'm not being funny. That back four should be strong enough to deal with Bolton. You're talking about two centre-backs that cost £65 million between them. And the two young fullbacks are decent, but a bit sloppy in possession there, Nichols. Chicago pros, lakefront, music, museums, concerts and food. Our attack needs to do more, yeah. Listen, we haven't hardly attacked, to be honest. We haven't hardly attacked. Imagine if Haaland threw the ball at Tony Adams or Vieira. Oh, they'd be fighting him. They'd be fighting him. You can get away with that stuff in the modern game. The crazy thing is, I saw a referee on Sky yesterday saying that they could have sent him off for that. It's like it's considered like that's still like a red card. It's like hitting someone basically, throwing the ball in their head. But they didn't bother with it, did they? Maybe it wasn't seen on the pitch. To win the league this season, I think the last few years you've needed pretty much 90 points, haven't you? 89 last year, but I think close to 90 points again. Nichols gives it away. We are not playing well here. We are not playing well. I understand it. You know, a lot of these players haven't played with each other on a regular basis. But you want to see them keep the ball a lot better. The thing is, the disappointing thing, I don't want it to be 1-0 because if you can get this to 2 or 3-0, you feel like we've won the game, you can take Saka and them off. While it's 1-0 and the game's in the balance, look at that from Calafiori. He could get booked for that. Gives the ball. There you go. That's poor, man. That is poor. Calafiori gives the ball away. The guy wins it back, starts to run away, pulls his shirt back, gets a yellow card. And I'm telling you, sometimes, as I always say, when players aren't playing, their stock goes up. Now, I don't want to use this as a game to just say Calafiori's not good enough. I'm not saying that. But it shows how strong Gabriel and Saliba are. You never feel that uncomfortable with them. This is our two backup centre-backs in Kivior and Calafiore, and they don't look that great against the League One team. Listen, he's going to need games, Calafiore. He's only just come to England, but we need a full season out of Gabriel and Saliba, that's for sure. Rooker said, see, we need Odegaard. We miss him. Corner whipped in, headed away again. I'm just shocked how little we've created. You have to give Bolton a bit of credit. When we went 1-0 up, I thought we were going to win comfortably. Have made it difficult. Goal kick to Arsenal. Wow, West Ham have scored against Liverpool. Actually want them to win because obviously we want all the better teams to go out. Oh no, they haven't. Nah, come on, you can't be doing that, Pete. You're getting a timeout for that. He's on the wind-up. Pete's getting a 3 minute. He's on the wind-up. It's still 0-0. Man United are playing as well, aren't they, in the Europa League? Oh, it was offside for West Ham, apparently. They let him off. Come on, Arsenal. Can we counter-attack, please? Saka running, man. Look how big he is. To be fair, he looked like he was ready to run. Waneri's made the run. Great ball. Give it him. No, Raheem, man. Raza, you can't be doing that, you know. The fans will not be patient with you for long before they start calling you Chelsea this and Chelsea that. That is rubbish. Tried to backheel it and basically missed the ball. Ball over the top. Bolton are in. He's offside. Offside flag's gone up. I thought he was offside, but I'm thinking, why is he still running? For those of you asking, the game is on, as I said, 4-1-2 on Sky. It's Sky Sports Plus. Barca have scored, apparently. There's a lot of football on now. Arsenal against Bolton. You got Liverpool against West Ham. You got Man United against FC 20 in the Carabao. In the Europa, sorry. And Barcelona are playing in La Liga. Lamine Yamal. To be fair, we're probably watching the worst game out of all of them. I'm sure they were all better than this, but I just wanted to see a bit more excitement. Move the ball quicker. Right, there's a few of you now saying, have they scored this time, West Ham, yeah? Right, it does count this time. Ball whipped in. Oh my, own goal. Who is that? Kwanzaa own goal. Why was he taking so long to shoot? Oh my days, their own player kicked it off Kwanzaa's shin pad. It's an awful goal. Oh, Arsenal have scored while I've turned over. Waneri has scored. Oh my days. You lot got me watching. Right, let me see the goal now. Lewis Skelly, that's a great ball into Sterling. Good pace. Raheem, left foot, rolls it across. Waneri taps it in at the back post. There we go. 2-0. Ethan Waneri, Raheem Sterling assist. Well done. Yeah, Waneri's a baller, man. That's good for Raheem. That's what you need him running onto it. Play them little passes. Odegaard would be key for Sterling. Ethan Waneri gets the goal. Attacking midfield role gets the goal. Can't believe I turned over to watch that foolishness, West Ham. Some stupid own goal while this guy scores. They're having a water break now. See, I've watched that snore fest for the last 20 odd minutes, 30 minutes. Nothing happens. I turn over for 10 seconds and they score. Listen, Skelly though. Skelly's passed to Sterling. There's a water break in the Arsenal game. Good pass by Lewis Skelly, man. (2-0). That should be it. They shouldn't come back from this. I've turned over again. Nothing better happen again. Let me get it back on. I can't risk it. Right, they're back on. They're back on. You guys keep me updated in the comments, people. I'm not turning over. I'll turn over at half time. Because some of them games are 8 o'clock kickoff. Go on, Eve. Well done. Here come Bolton, though, on the attack. They are trying to keep up. Pick it up. Well done, lad. I thought he was going to kick that. So West Ham are beating Liverpool 1-0. Which, no disrespect, we want the better teams to get knocked out. If Liverpool were to go out, that would be a shot. Here's Sterling again. Can he keep it in left-hand side? This is where he's good in these positions. He'll probably lose the ball now I've said that. I don't even... Oh, it's a goal kick. See, I might just turn it off. Raheem! Bolton fans probably giving him a bit of abuse because he used to play for Man City. Bolton's near Man City. Big up everyone. 3.5k locked in, you know. I didn't even realise. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Big up everyone on YouTube. Hit the likes. Get them likes up. Let's get 3,000 likes. Jamaica tax ain't working. Well, it won't work for long. But he's got an assist, man. Stat padders will love it. He needs a goal now. If he gets a goal, you can say a goal and an assist. That's a decent game. Would you take Gyökeres for Jesus and Martinelli? No, like, without sounding disrespectful, I'm more looking at, like Jesus going, but it's Martinelli. He's a young player. What's he going to become? 2 players for 1. All right, Liverpool have equalised, apparently. I'm not turning over. I don't care who scored. You lot let me know who scored. I'm so desperate for a gunman striker. I almost feel like I would, you know. Yeah. I almost feel like I would, but I don't like to admit it. Because I haven't cashed out my Martinelli stocks yet. But the way Gyökeres is scoring, Jota scored apparently for Liverpool. I feel like Gyökeres could win us a league title, to be honest. I'm not sure. Martinelli, but listen, Martinelli, I still think he can do something this season. But I think I would. I would take the striker. I'd take the gamble. Jesus don't do a lot anyway, so that's not a big loss without being disrespectful. It's more Martinelli's potential, but I take Gyökeres. I think he'll score loads of goals. Chiesa got an assist for Liverpool. I'm not turning over till half time. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's Declan Rice, edge of the box. Sterling. Sterling shoots. Oh, tipped wide. Tried to bend it into that far corner. And the goalkeeper tips it wide. Needed to get it a bit higher. You can tell Sterling wants a goal. He knows, man. Not bad. Not bad. Listen, I would imagine Sterling will play 90 minutes. He probably needs a full 90, really. I'm sure it will be a chance for him to score second half. Corner to Arsenal. We haven't scored from a set piece yet. It feels strange. Corner whipped in. It's high. It's cleared away. Comes out to Declan Rice. Could have hit that. Edge of the box. Sterling. Good ball. Jesus. Inside the area. What you got? Chips it high. Saka. It's bouncing around. Oh, and Bolton managed to clear it. Arsenal win it back. Ranieri finds Saka. It's funny, our more experienced players have been pretty quiet. Saka gets out wide. Declan Rice on his left foot. Is he going to hit one? Shot's blocked. Jesus. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Poor shot. Jorginho brings it down. We're starting to dominate now. I mean, we were dominating possession anyway, but we look like we're creating a bit more. It's a pity it's half time in a couple minutes. Because I think we would have scored again pretty soon. Be interesting if he continues the same team after half time. Big up Highbury Zirkle Badger. Sterling is on loan. He's here for 1 season, yeah? I mean, listen, I'm sure if he did well... Oh, poor Calafiori. Good play by Jesus. Keeps it in. What you got, Gabby? Goes to the byline. Oh, no. Overruns it. He looked like he was doing well there. I genuinely can't work out why Jesus plays outside the penalty area so much. I don't get it. You're just not going to score goals being in those situations. Like, I don't get it. This definitely isn't old school Bolton. So many players with slick back Essex here. Yeah, back in the day, Kevin Davis, mate. Messi here, elbowing you in the nose. It was totally different. Leahy said he's that Calvert-Lewin's brother at left back. I have not got a clue, bro. Saka looks for Jesus. Oh, the guy. Oh, Jesus puts it wide, bro. What a chance. He has got to score that. If he doesn't, you've got Sterling there to roll it. Great ball by Saka. I mean, he does well. Muscles him. Oh, you've got to hit the target, bro. Nah, man. Target. Come on. At that level. I'm expecting the target to be hit there. I'm not saying it's an easy chance to just score, but target, bro. At that level. Sterling's there to roll it if you don't want to shoot. I don't blame him for shooting. His confidence is literally shot, Dre. You're right. He's desperate for a goal. Has he scored this season? I don't know if he has. Gabriel Jesus. Hasn't scored. Man got 4 league goals last year. I mean, what are we doing? He actually got 4 in the Champions League, though. He got 4 in... Yo, his Champions League stats. 4 goals, 3 assists. In the Prem, he got 4 goals. He got 5 assists, to be honest. Oh, I think Raheem Sterling's injured. There we go. I'm telling you now, you could play 500 games in a row and have nothing wrong with you. Not a cut, not a bruise, not even a chipped nail. You come to Arsenal, you're going to pull your hamstring. We're going to mash up your shoulder. Something's going to go wrong. He's back up on his feet, but he's limping. I don't know what happened there. It looks like he's holding his thigh. Or maybe his groin, but something ain't right. At least he's carrying on for now, anyway. I'm telling you, it's that car park training ground, man. Sober reality. They should call it multi-story Colney training pitch. The car park. Everybody injured when they come to Arsenal. But anyway, he's all right. 3 minutes added on. Good play by Porter in goal. He's done well. Saka with a great ball out wide. Lewis Skelly. Sterling's in front of him. We'll see how he is now if he gives him this. Here he is. Is he all right? Razza. Skelly on the overlap. Gives it him. Skelly. Looking for Waneri. Keep it in, bro. He's going to give a goal. No, he's give a corner. Fair enough. Corner. Minute to go, people. Minute to go. 2-0. Declan Rice with the first. Waneri with the second. Not an amazing game. We've had a couple chances. We're definitely the better team. We seem to be growing in confidence. It's not a classic. I'm trying to stay calm, you know. It's Carabao Cup 3rd round or whatever. There's no point using up all that energy. I'm sure I'll have to use it later on in the season. Corner to Arsenal. Can we get a third? Declan Rice in, swing a lovely ball in. Oh, flicked away. Goes out for another. No, Jesus keeps it in. Looked like it was going to go for a corner. Referee blows half-time. Half-time whistle goes. Now I will turn over. There's a couple other games going on. Arsenal leading 2-0. Liverpool are 1-1 with West Ham. And Man United are playing FC 20. That is 0-0. Oh, Rashford. Is that Rashford? No, I don't know. I think it was. Yeah. There you go, people. What do you make of the first half? Wasn't a great half. But we're winning. It's a cup competition. We're 2-0 up. I don't expect Bolton to get back into it. And I'm sure he'll make some changes in the second half. Impressed with Skelly. I think because Skelly was a centre mid, he's very composed on the ball, even though he plays at left back. I think he's good. I think he's good. Very good. He's got pace as well. I'm always in favour of the young players being given a chance. I think Nichols on the ball, been a little bit casual in possession. But he's done okay defensively. And Skelly's done really well. And Wanier's got a goal. He hasn't had the ball that much, but he's got a goal. 1.1k likes, people. Get them likes up at half time. Was the goal thing popping up again? I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just automatically does it. I tell you one thing, right? Honestly, as a football club, we are crying out for a striker. Like, I can't even describe to you how much we need a striker. Just at the club in general. I feel like Arsenal don't have one striker at the club. And what I mean by that is Havertz is not a natural striker. He's an attacking midfielder playing up front. And Jesus just doesn't look like a striker. He plays like a winger. Man United 1-0 up, apparently. In the Europa. Don't know who scored. I've just put it on. Who got the goal? Oh, what a goal. Ericsson. Top bins. Yeah, man. I want to see it. I want Arsenal to get a striker badly. Badly in January. We that's what we lack more than anything. Jesus all-round game is not bad, but he doesn't look like he'll score goals for us. Kid looks good, especially yeah, keeper's done well. Give him a lot of credit, man. He's under a lot of pressure. Get us a striker, and we've got a real chance. If I'm Arteta, I'm going to the Cronkies and saying, listen, can you fast-track a summer signing to January? If it can work like that at all, just say, look, we needed a striker in the summer. We need to do it now. Just go and pay Gyökeres release clause in January. Get him in. I genuinely think it could be the difference. But Jesus as a squad player, as rotation, he's all right, but he's not good enough. It's like he's trying not to be a striker. And they said when he was at Man City, like psychologically, it's like he didn't want to play up front anymore. It's like he didn't want that pressure and responsibility. He wants to be a winger. He plays like he wants to be a winger. But he's become a bit frustrating to me at Arsenal, Jesus. I don't really know if he offers the team enough. I would sell him in the summer. I'm with you. I would try and sell him. Especially when you consider the wages and the injury problems. I wouldn't keep him long term. It's funny, the two players that we signed from Man City, Zinchenko and Jesus, I would sell both of them in the summer. And at the time, I really was happy with those signings because of the situation we were in at the time. It felt like they were big signings for us. Like, yeah, that mentality and blah, blah, blah. But now I think we've actually moved on from both of them players. I think we're better than those players now. Without sounding disrespectful, I just think I would probably try and sell both of them in the summer. What do you guys think? I think most would agree. Return to sender. You're not wrong. Ring up Pep, say, listen, Pep, can I get my money back? I'll take half. Xerxes better than Jesus. Well, he'd probably score more. I don't think he's a better footballer, but he'd probably score more goals. Listen, big up everyone locked in. Nearly 4,000 of you tuned in. Amazing support. Hit the like button, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm just looking. I'm trying to see. Is it still 1-0 Barca? I agree. Zinchenko and Jesus were level raisers for that time. Now they fulfilled that. But that is 100%. I'm not even saying it in a disrespectful way. I think that first season when Zinchenko came in, he was a game changer on the ball, dropping into midfield from left back. We were battering teams in midfield. He was very good that first season. Defensively, yeah, he did get exposed later on in the season. And I think Jesus yeah, the injuries. The injuries stopped him. You remember he went to the World Cup, did his knee, and he just hasn't quite looked the same player since. So I have no problem with it. I actually think it's a positive thing that Arsenal, we're now looking at players like that and going, I'd potentially get rid of both of them, or at the most you keep them as squad players. So I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive. Harvey said, great first half, 2 goals, tempo starting to increase, all coming up. Yeah, half time came at the wrong time, really. We looked like we were going to score again. Yeah, upgrade time, man. The new phone's out. You got, need that better camera, better megapixels. That's what it is. Them man are like some old school phone that was good back in the day, like a BlackBerry or something. No one ain't using BlackBerry Messenger anymore, But yeah, it is what it is. I don't think Gyökeres would leave mid-season. The thing is, somebody triggers his release clause. Gyökeres on like 50 grand a week. You telling me if Gyökeres in January, if Arsenal dropped 80 million, most players get about 7 to 10% signing on fee. Let's say 10% of 80 million. He's getting £8 million signing on fee. His 50 grand a week wages, you give him 125 grand a week. Yeah, he's on 42 grand. You give him 125 grand a week. You telling me he rejects that? 8 million and more than double his wages and a bigger club and a better league. Remember, this is a guy that played in the Championship. He's not turning it down. There's no way he's turning it down, in my opinion. He would jump at the chance. Sam said, Jesus playing against the League One side and he's stinking out the Emirates. He's washed. We only have one striker, that's Havertz. I mean, Sam, I was being a bit critical. You've gone one step further, but I don't want to annihilate him, but I get the frustration. Emmanuel said Sterling has been very good. His link up with Miles Lewis-Skelly, yeah, he's done all right. He's done okay. Could do with a goal. Who do you think is Arsenal's top strikers? What are we talking, like, of all time? Thierry's number 1. Bergkamp's 2, although Bergkamp wasn't a prolific goal scorer, but a genius of a footballer. And then Wrighty. Wrighty as a goal scorer, his natural finishing ability is just unbelievable. I still genuinely think Nicolas Anelka is one of the best finishers I've seen at Arsenal as well. I would also have to put, pains me to say his name, but I've got to put Robin Van Persie in there. I think for that 18-month period, he was unplayable. You could not keep him off that left foot. The left foot was like a sledgehammer. He had finesse, his touch. He was outrageous. And then you're looking at, Aubameyang was brilliant for 2 years. Couldn't stop scoring. He was vibes. Eduardo, great finisher. If he didn't get the injury, could have been a superstar. And then obviously we've had others. Khan, who was very good. Will Tord. They were more squad players, but still very, very good players. But in recent years, man, we just haven't had enough. I know there aren't many strikers out there nowadays, but I just feel like since Oba left, we haven't had that striker. That needs to be the priority. Davor Suker was very good. I mean, we didn't get him when he was at his best, but he was a sublime finisher. Alan Smith, yeah, I saw a little bit. Who can forget Kev? Kev as well, man scored big goals in semi-finals of European competitions and that. We can never forget Kev. But yeah, striker. Even Wenger seemed to have a problem with strikers. It was like when we lost Van Persie, we'd signed so many strikers that were just Lucas Perez and Podolski and Giroud and Danny Welbeck. They're all like Europa League level strikers at the time when we got them. None of them were prolific enough for us. Adebayor, yeah, had a good season. then obviously went to City. He was brilliant for one season. Always remember that volley he scored against Tottenham where Fabregas whipped the ball into him. He like flicked it up, volleyed it in. He was serious. The fans liked Welbs, but he wasn't prolific enough. He was injured a lot as well. We just liked him because he scored that banging header against Leicester last minute. I was there that day. I thought we'd won the title. So we all like Welbs. That guy Welbs, and he did the Salt Bay celebration, but he just wasn't prolific enough, was he? Carlos Vela, he was a don in like the Europa League, and not Europa League, Carabao Cup. You'd always get a goal out of Vela in the Carabao Cup. He'd chip the goalkeeper or do something. And but yeah, strikers, man, they're at a premium nowadays. We've had some bad ones as well. Francis Jeffers, man. Park Chu-young. They were crazy. That Welbeck last minute header, I thought we were title winners that day. Brio said, who is Arteta's number 9? I told you Arteta can't profile strikers. Jesus doing a Lacazette shift. Eddie extension. Oba leaving. Still no number 9. I almost think Arteta wants to play with no out-and-out striker. But as I said, you can't get away with that if you don't have prolific wingers. I tell you what I think Arteta's plan was, right? This without knowing, just looking at what we tried to do in the summer, I'll tell you what I think Arteta's plan was. Arteta wanted Sesko as a young striker to come in and play backup to Havertz. I think that's why Sesko rejected the Arsenal move, because I'm not being funny. You do not reject Arsenal when you're playing for RB Leipzig, right? He didn't come to Arsenal because we didn't guarantee him first-team football. So then I think we stopped with the striker thing. His plan was to buy Nico Williams, play him left wing, and I think he was thinking Nico Williams will score a lot of goals, Saka will score a lot of goals, Havertz will be the link-up striker in the middle that links up play and scores goals, and it will be a similar format to what Liverpool won the title with. Nico Williams in that Mane role, Saka in that Salah role, Havertz in that Firmino role. And that's what I think his plan was. And he couldn't get Nico Williams. So in the end, they took Sterling as a left winger, as a squad player, and they decided not to buy anybody. Because Arsenal have this thing of like, if they can't get who they want, they won't buy anyone. And that's what I think the plan was. I think the plan was to go for a left winger that scores goals because he feels Saka's going to get numbers on the right. He wanted somebody that was going to get numbers on the left, and then a striker that's going to get 10 to 15 but going to create a lot, drop in and help the midfield. That's what I think. If you look, Arteta loves overloading the midfield. The left back inverts. You've already got the two in there. And then you've got the attacking midfielders. So effectively, you could end up with Timber inverting. You would have Marino and Rice and Odegaard and Havertz dropping in. So it's a complete overload in the middle, which is very reminiscent of what Pep was doing before he got Haaland. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Nico isn't tearing it up. Listen, I've always said, I don't think he's an amazing footballer. I do like Nico Williams. He had a great tournament, but he needs space. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody like him came to the Prem and struggled. Because he's not great in tight spaces. And a lot of these teams in the Prem don't give you space like that. Oh, listen, honestly, Alexis Sanchez, for me, would be an absolute dream in this team. Because what I loved so much about Sanchez could play in tight spaces. He had two players on him, not a lot of space. He'll dribble past both of them. He was strong. He was aggressive. He was quick. He could shoot. He was a truly unbelievable player. Right, second half's underway, people. We're underway. That's what I was disappointed we didn't do in the summer. I just think Arsenal, for me, need a player that upgrades our level in the front line. Somebody you go, wow, when he's on the ball, you're in big trouble. you know. But we'll see. I get why Sanchez didn't like to pass it. He didn't need to be honest. He probably looked to his right and saw Giroud and thought, what's the point me passing to him? I might as well go myself. Rooker said, awesome with this team. Thoughts? I tell you what I do, and honestly, Right, I'll tell you the pros and cons just quickly. I think if Wenger had this Arsenal squad now, we wouldn't defend as well. That's the negative of him, I think. I don't think we'd be as solid. But the pro of him is I think Saka and Martinelli would be scoring more goals under Wenger. I genuinely think they would. I think Saka and Martinelli would be higher up the pitch and getting more goal-scoring situations. I think going forward, Wenger would have this team looking way more expansive, but not as good defensively, maybe, because you know that's how he was. Who do you think we get as our midfielder in the summer? Hold on, here's Josh Nichols, chips it to the back post, headed over, goes out for a corner. Midfielder in the summer. Who would he go? Do you know what? We've only just finished this summer, so honestly, I can't even tell you. I'd love us to sign Musiala, but I don't see it happening. Number one, he probably won't leave. If he does leave, they reckon City are getting him to replace De Bruyne. So I would love to see Musiala at Arsenal. I think he's an absolute baller. But, yeah. I can't see it happening. Lewis Skelly's proper, you're right. Good player. Corner to Arsenal. Declan Rice to take it. Great ball. Punched away by the keeper. Nwaneri. Ball's bouncing everywhere. Calafiori. Still Calafiori. Should have crossed it. Comes back out. Declan Rice. Raheem Sterling. Up against two on his left foot. Gives it to Josh Nichols. Right foot. Oh, he doesn't want to play it. Arsenal keeping possession well. Started the second half well. They're slowing it down slightly, to be honest. Simple math. Basketball is the same way. Why pass if I have a higher shot percentage? Yeah. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Zubimendi. Nah, leave him, man. Leave him. Here's Saka. Finds Declan Rice. Edge of the penalty area. Whips it in. It's a poor cross. Goalkeeper collects it. Best C quote ever. Martinelli is like a speedboat with no driver. Straight onto the beach, bro. You know what I mean? No brakes. But listen, I'm giving him some credit. I thought he played all right the other day. Arsenal 1-on-1. Ethan Nwaneri scores! Ethan Nwaneri scores for Arsenal to make it 3-0. Start this boy on Saturday against Leicester. I'm telling you now, give him his chance. Good goal. Simple finish, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Slots it underneath the keeper. And it's 3-0 to Arsenal. Terrible play by Bolton. That was like prime Djorkaeff. What a terrible ball. Tries to flick it round the corner. Declan Rice wins it. Nwaneri 1-on-1. I actually thought he was going to pass to Declan Rice, who would have had an open goal. Terrible pass. Good play by Rice. Reads it. Nwaneri's 1-on-1. Opens up his body. Kind of goes underneath the goalkeeper's arm. And it's 3-0 to Arsenal. Can he get that hat-trick? Listen, 17 years of age. It will do his confidence the world of good. They're singing Ethan Nwaneri is one of our own. He's a player, man. Start him on Saturday, I'm telling you. I did say 4-0. I think we'll get there. We need a Raheem Sterling goal now. Or a Jesus goal. He's good, man. He's good. Start him. Start him on Saturday. People say it's Bolton, I get it. But there's goal threat. There's pace. He gets in them positions. Here come Bolton, edge of the box. We don't want to concede. And that'll go out for a goal kick. This will do his confidence the world of good. To take him out of the team on Saturday and put Trossard back in the 10, who got sent off, who I don't care what anyone says, whether we think it's right or not, he let the team down. I don't think Trossard even deserves to come straight back into the side. Play him in that Odegaard position on Saturday. Why hold him back? Partey, Rice, Waneri, midfield 3. Simple. I'd play Martinelli again. Good play. Good play. Here's Waneri. Oh, Saka. Come on. Come on, Bakayo. Run him. This left back's quick. Oh, he's done him. Pass. Saka, man. That's poor. Should have picked a better pass out. Good. That left back actually caught up with him quite quick. Good little chop, though, from Saka. Well, you got Saka. Tries to shoot near post. Come on, bro. You ain't scoring from there. Put that across it. A corner? I reckon Saka will play about 60 minutes. They'll take him off. Keeper might have saved that, you know. He's picking it up like it's a corner. Trey said Waneri's better than Saka. Yo, calmer. Relax, my bro. Relax. But no, Waneri looks a player, man. Corner to Arsenal. Got a lot of players in there. Can get a decent cross in here. Got 2-3 on the edge of the box. Saka to take it in, swinger. Keeper doesn't go. It's headed up in the air. Calafiori tries to volley it, misses it. Waneri, lovely touch. He's on for man of the match here. Saka, good ball. Skelly's looked good as well. Just as I say that, he gives the ball away. Bolton on the counter-attack. Uh-oh, Jorginho, last defender. Bolton a one-on-one. Jorginho's not going to keep up. Takes it round the goalkeeper, and Bolton have scored. Oh my days. Do I laugh? Do I get mad? Having Jorginho as your last defender makes absolutely no sense. It's like throwing an aerosol can in a bonfire. Like, it's going to explode, bro. It ain't going to work out. Why is Jorginho last defender with 27 pace on EAFC? I don't get it. It's like we're begging to concede. Honestly, I'm a little bit embarrassed. That is a stupid goal to concede. 16-year-old, you know, he takes it round him. That is crazy. They've won the ball back again. Imagine if they score again. That's when I will start. Bro, honestly, we got the Statue of Liberty as the last defender. Great turn by Saka. Just dragged him back. We've got the Statue of Liberty as the last defender. He was treading water there. Oh my days. I can't believe we conceded. I'm a little bit annoyed, but I'm not going to go mad. I just bigging up... You're right, Kevin. I was just bigging up Skelly. He gives the ball away, but I'm not expecting Jorginho. We got Josh Nichols, who's got pace. So why is he going up for a corner? He's tiny. 3-1, you know. Took it round the keeper well. I don't know who scored, like which one of their players, but took it round the young buck. Aaron Collins with the goal. Dear, oh dear. Surely Lewis Skelly should, or not Lewis Skelly, surely Josh Nichols should have been last defender. Jorginho gave up. He's shocking. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I've seen the Statue of Liberty move more than Jorginho. Them windy days, man, in New York. Statue of Liberty might go side to side a bit. Jorginho, mate. You're just begging for trouble. Tell you what we'll do, lads. We'll make our slowest player the last defender. See how that works out. Oh, dear, oh dear. Here's Calafiori. My 4-0 predictions disappeared. Raheem Sterling gets caught. Waneri. Saka. Oh, I should have hit it. Didn't want to use... Saka again. Side netting, man. William kind of remind... Oh, mate. Honestly, I will sort it. I will get it to you eventually, the mug. I'm mugging you off even showing it, really. Yeah, I don't think Saka's been great, but it's not the end of the world. It is absolutely hammering down. Uh-oh, who's that on the floor? Who is that? 49, is that Skelly? You're not an Arsenal player until you've been injured. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, do you know what? I'll be honest. I looked at that team tonight and I said, boy, no, look at Jorginho. Look at him. He's running with his head down. He didn't even want to look up. He knew he wasn't going to make no... Bro, does Rice run past him? He does well there. He takes it around the goalkeeper well. That's a crazy goal. That is crazy. Yeah, you're not truly an Arsenal player until you get injured. Magalhaes versus Haaland for Golden Boot because no number 9, says Bria. Yeah, just 20 headers he's going to score this season from corners. When you think we've got a front three of Saka, Sterling and Jesus, none of them have scored. And to be honest, none of them have played that well. Sterling's done okay a few times when he's had the ball, got an assist. Jesus, not great. And Saka, quiet. Brandon, how many sons do you have? I got 2, bro. 2. Take Saka off. I would take Saka off at 60. Take him off. Here come Bolton again. Offside. Big up everyone locked in, man. 3.5k. We out here, people. Keep me updated with the scores. Sterling needs to get wider there, man. Rice cuts in. He wanted to shoot. Oh, Josh Nichols, I told you, he's passing. His passing's been poor. Saka does well, wins it back. Jesus, right-hand side, does well. What is that? Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Yeah, 2, man. My other son doesn't live with me. You know how it goes. But, yeah, man, the front 3 are not active, man. The front 3 are not active at all. I thought we'd score 4 or 5 with this front 3. Here's Waneri. We don't want to be conceding again, that's for sure. Take Jesus and Saka off. But then who can... Oh, yeah, you could bring Havertz on Martinelli. Sterling needs to get on the ball more, man. We need to build you into your fitness. Ethan is so calm on the ball. Chris, you know how it goes, bro. You know how it goes. Arsenal in possession. 32 minutes to go. We have no real attacking threat. Chat getting personal. No, man, don't worry, man. Don't worry, people. Front line, damn, you need shooting practice. Yeah, it's mad. We need more. This is what... We would probably have Martinelli, Saka and Havertz. On Saturday. I don't think Sterling will start on Saturday. He's looked quite sharp. He just looks a bit rusty, man. Like a squad depth stinks. We've known that for a while, man. We've known that for a little while, especially the attack. The attack is look, Lewis Skelly, man. He's done. He's done something. Look, laying down, leg. Who's cut? What? Gabriel and Havertz coming on. Surprised as that. Left back. Yeah, we'll probably put Kivy or Calafiori left back. Gabriel on. Why not bring the young boy? What's his name? Heaven. He's a centre back. Yeah, Brandon, big up, bro. Big up. I see the next one. Yeah, yeah. As I said, bro. Gabriel and Havertz coming on. I'm assuming one of the front line, I mean, it'll take Jesus or it'll probably be Saka. I would imagine Jesus will go wide, Saka will come off, Havertz will go through the middle. Yeah, Maldini. He's a centre-back as well. I wouldn't have brought Gabriel on. Got 2 young centre-backs on the bench. What's the point bringing him on? I don't get it. Yeah, Miles Lewis-Skelly, you've got a bright future now, mate. You've got injured playing for it, so you definitely are gonna. Declan Rice comes off. So I'm assuming Waneri will play a bit. I'm assuming, yeah, man, big up Cody Mystify. I'm assuming Declan Rice will, with coming off, Havertz will play in midfield. Maybe Waneri and Havertz both as attacking midfielders with Jorginho sitting in the deeper role. Calafiori's gone left back. Oh, 16-year-old gives the ball away. Porter, luckily, it hits the striker and goes over the bar. Oh, my, I shouldn't say it, but if that would have gone in and lobbed him, oh, my days. Passes it straight to him, hits him and goes over the bar. Would love a watch-along with you and Turkish at a crucial match. Yeah, we might do one later in the season. Gabriel is a weird sub. He could play any defender against Bolton with 30 minutes left. Liverpool 2-1, says Trixie. Let me know who scored. He's a Ute. Yeah, I ain't going to put no pressure on the Ute, man. But you got to be careful, same way. Who scored for Liverpool, people? Everyone's saying 2-1, so that'll be West Ham heading out, I'm assuming. Big up everyone locked in. 3.5k, man. Great support. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Neto is available Saturday. He can play in everything apart from the Carabao Cup. Jota has got a second for Liverpool. He scored both then. 3 left-footed defenders on. Gabriel, Calafiori, and Kivior. Can we get another goal, man? Here's Jesus, left-hand side. Looks like Sterling's gone to the right. Lift your head, bro. Don't do the Martinelli. There you go. Good ball. Waneri. Give it him. Sterling. Ah, it's not Sterling, actually. It's Saka. You're running into each other's space. Is Sterling up front now? Here's Saka. Can he pick someone out? Drills it. Sterling! Raheem Sterling with his first goal for Arsenal. Raheem Bomber Clark Sterling. The Yardman tax is back in full effect, people. Saka with the cross. Goalkeeper fumbled it. And Raheem Sterling taps it in from 2 yards out. He couldn't miss. First goal for the club. And all of a sudden, goal and an assist. It's not a bad performance. Saka does well there. I mean, he's actually a yard out as he taps it in. Raheem the Dream. Listen, it's a tapping from a yard out. But it's a goal. You got to be there. First game, starting, you get a goal, you get an assist. You take it. It's as simple as that, people. You take that. That's all you can do. Get a goal, get an assist, get your fitness up, and keep it moving. If he'd have missed, oh my days. But as a player, that's all you can do. It will boost his confidence. Will Saka get an assist for that? Or is that classed as a shot that he saved? I'm not sure. World-class toe poke. Yeah, you know, you just stretch and just toe poke it in. Yard out. Can't miss. Yeah, score feels better now. 3-1 was a bit silly. Jesus defo misses that. Yeah, he wouldn't be there in the first place, bro. He'd be at left back. Sterling always supported Arsenal in his youth. Ain't he a Man United fan? I thought he came out as a United fan. But he never revealed it till he left Man City. But apparently he's a United fan. But listen, as I said, he's played okay, but he's got a goal and assist. Calafiore, I thought he was going to hit that. Oh, he does hit it on his right foot, high and wide. We've always rated him. Big C, why is this ref better than the ones in the Prem? Because he's not getting paid 20 grand to referee a game by Man City owners. That's why. With that goal, Raheem has a little pop in his step. Yeah, anybody, listen, I speak to all of you. Any level you've played at, especially if you're a striker or an attacking player, you score a goal, you feel different. You feel different. You don't feel like the same player. It's like that NBA game back in the day where you was in the red zone. It was just flashing. You couldn't miss when you shot. You score a goal, man, you're just like, yo, just give me the ball, man. Just give it to me. I'll sort this out. You go into a red zone where you feel unplayable. NBA Jam, is that what it was? PS2 day. Oh, good ball all the way across by Bolton. Striker can't get on the end of it. NBA Jam, you know, back in the day. I think I had that on. Was that PlayStation 1 or 2? I feel like that might have been PS1. That was proper old school. But trust me, man, you score a goal, your energy is different. Bolton are about to make 3 changes. A goal is a goal, man. Here is Sterling on the left-hand side. 1v1. He's offside. Got to hold your line there, bro. You could have had a good chance there. PS2, was it? I used to love them games, man. I used to love them games. I had a chip PS2 back in the day. I used to get games for £3. I had about 20 games. N64, bro. When I tell you, I've said it before and I've said it again. I don't believe I've had a better Christmas in my life as a child than the Nintendo 64 Christmas. I got 3 games with it. Diddy Kong Racing, GoldenEye, and I don't know what FIFA it was. Was it? I don't know. I don't actually know what year it came out. Was it 98 or 2000? Was it FIFA 98? Anyway, that Nintendo 64, Diddy Kong, GoldenEye, and FIFA. It was game over. It's the best Christmas ever as a kid. It was the pinnacle of gaming. The only problem was the games were so expensive. I couldn't keep up with them, you know. So I ended up getting rid of it. And the N64 didn't really, I don't know, I feel like it didn't last for long, man. Everyone went back to PS2 and that. Road to 98 World Cup. I thought it was that one. And I'm sure that's the one that had the indoor version on it as well. N64, my parents got it for me for my birthday right at the end of the school year. Oh, bro, what a console, man. The games were just so expensive. Yo, I'm to Dre, but I said Diddy Coombs. Diddy Coombs, take that, take that. Oh, dear. ISS, yeah. Oh, is Martinelli coming on? Oh, we're making it. Who's the other player who was coming on? I'm assuming, surely Saka doesn't play more than. Is this that Maldini brother? Maldini's coming on, people. Kakuri Maldini. Off the bench. No pressure, you know. And Saka's off. Who came off for Maldini? He doesn't go by the name Maldini. He goes by Kakuri. But listen, we're calling you Maldini. If your name's Maldini, you're being called Maldini. Even if it's your first name. I didn't even see you. Who came off then? Saka came off, but... Oh, was it Calafiore? Fair enough. Started at the weekend, didn't he? Diddy Kong Racing. Best kart racer of all time. Great game. Legend of Zelda. Them games, man. Different. Tomb Raider. ISS Pro. Crash Bandicoot. Mad. Bolton making 3 changes as well. 20 minutes to go, people. 20 minutes to go. Do you know what? I never had a GameCube. I'll be honest. I never went for it. One of the consoles I never got. Oh, Crazy Taxi. Yeah, that was good. Scarface. Did you ever have that? That was a banging game as well. Getaway. The English GTA. I had that. I had the 50 Cent game. I always forget what it was called, but I had that. And said Diddy. Yo, Dre's mad, you know. Remember my pal using his GameCube as a doorstop. I never got it, man. Little square box thing, innit? Yeah, I never got it. Bulletproof, that was the name of it, the 50 game. What's staying on for the draw? What time is the draw? I thought the draw was on at like 10:30. The draw will be drawn between 10 and 10:15, as long as there's no penalty shootout in the Liverpool game. I might do. What we got left? 20 minutes, 25. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. FIFA 97 had the indoor mode. I used to love that. Kivior in possession. Street Fighter 2 M Bison. You couldn't go wrong with Street Fighter, could you? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. They were the best fighting games, man. They were banging games. I had an Atari. That was old school. Amiga, Super Nintendo, N64 game. I never got Sega Saturn either, or a Dreamcast. I think I just came away from Sega. I did have a Mega Drive back in the day, but I never got a GameCube, a Saturn, or a Dreamcast. And but then yeah, just PlayStation. Even now, PlayStation. Arsenal in possession. 18 minutes to go. We need another goal. Jesus needs a goal. And Driver on PS1. Yeah, I did. Driver was good. GoldenEye, unbelievable. Yeah, I never got the Dreamcast. Jesus and Martinelli could do with a goal. Those two could definitely do with a goal. Just to boost their confidence. Assassin's Creed. I feel like Jesus is struggling, man. Turn over to West Ham, give us a goal. I might have to. GTA Vice City. Yeah, Vice City and San Andreas. I love San Andreas, man. That was a banger. Killer Instinct. That's old school. I remember that. Come on, here's Havertz, right hand side. We ain't created a chance for ages. Sterling gets caught. It's one of them games now where Bolton probably just want it to end. They've hardly attacked. Good strength there by Gabriel. Just play it. My concern now really is that nobody gets injured. That's what I just want. I want everyone to just come out of it unscathed. It is more than a game. I played that game for hours, man, on San Andreas. Here is Jesus. I think Sterling will probably get 90. Jesus, what you got? What you got? Great touch. Take him on. Whips it in. Header. Oh, it goes wide. Still in play. Bolton clear it. Martinelli. Maldini to score. It looks hench, bro. It looks strong. Lemmings, you know, that's proper old school. Hitman, that was good. That was good. Bro, CJ on thingy. Bro, you know, like you used to play them games. Oh, what a ball. Sterling, oh, I should have done better. Should have got it to Havertz. Keeper tips it over. Chipped pass to the back post on the volley. Jorginho. Sterling, I think he's trying to volley it for Havertz to tap it in at the back post, but ends up going near post. Keeper has to tip it over the bar. Would have been a tap-in for Havertz 6 yards out. That is what Jorginho is good at. He can play that pass. Need for speed, yeah. That was a good game. Corner to Arsenal, in-swinger. Can we get another one? Corner taken short, edge of the box. Jorginho whips in, it's high. Headed away, should be a corner to Arsenal. Gran Turismo was good as well. Gran Turismo was good, man. What's going on here? Thanks for another. Corner to Arsenal. Can we get another one? Streets of Rage. That was good as well. Martinelli to take the corner. In-swinger. 4-1. Get the baby oil out. It's party time. Not quite, bro. Corner headed away. Comes out to Jorginho. Don't get caught. Jesus. Raya has to play every game in this cup. Maybe Setford, if we don't get a top team, you could play him. Jesus does great skill, then passes it and slips over. Sterling's going mad. Saved by the keeper. There we go, number 5. Kai Havertz makes it 5. Raheem Sterling with a dancing run. And I thought he was in the cartel rave on New Year's Eve then. Whacked it. He was going mad. And then Havertz taps in the rebound and makes it 5. Much better look to it now, people. Jesus, great footwork. Man passed it to Sterling and slipped over. Yo, Sterling was brooking out, bro. Havertz gets his foot on it and volleys it into the corner. 5-1 to Arsenal. No, what? Yo, Jesus' boot came off. He tries to play the pass without his boot. And slips over on his back. Raheem starts going mad. (5-1). I said 4-0. Jesus having a funny day, man. It was good play by Jesus. It was just funny because he slipped over. He twisted up a couple players. Boot came off. And he slips over. Gives it to Sterling. Sterling started going mad. And then, yeah, nice nutmeg as well from Gabby. Let me say Gabby as well. He did good footwork. Goal of the season, yeah, not quite. Listen, we've done our job tonight. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We're just here to win and get through. That's all we're here for. I'll take 5-1. I think we're gonna score again. 11 minutes left. They look knackered now. They look like they don't want to be on the pitch. Jesus, Havertz and Sterling all sloppy seconds. Oh dear. Chelsea and City. Listen, we just got to hope that they can do a job for us this season. Sterling's on loan. Jesus. Maybe he gets sold in the summer. Here's Martinelli. Gets the byline. Oh, quality. Whips it back post. Havertz. It's in. Oh, it's cleared. Sterling nearly got it on the volley. It was cleared. That was good footwork from Martinelli. Finally lifting his head up, bro. We want the Waneri hat-trick. Sterling's coming off. Cabaya's coming on. I don't even know who this Cabaya is, you know. Let's have a look. Cabaya. Arsenal. Ismail Kabaya, 18. A winger who's impressed in the under-21s. He's from Holland. Sterling's off, people. Raheem the Dream. Raheem Sterling. He's one of our own. I'm joking. Oh, United are drawing. Oh, my days. Please tell me you're not joking either. Oh, I love it. Look, Rashford gets out-muscled. Bruno don't even want to check. Yo, this brother's ran... Oh, my... Yo, he's ran past about 5 players. Look at Ericsson getting... Ooh, what a finish. Oh, my days. Please, go and watch that goal back. That is Comedy Channel settings. I'm just going to... Oh, my days. You got to laugh at United, don't you? You just have to. Like the goal as well. The guy ran past about 5 players, nutmeg someone as well. Then Ericsson wins it back and just gets caught on the ball. They're playing FC20. Oh, Jorginho, that was a great ball into Jesus. He can't bring it down. Jesus is one of them players, right, that I'm just watching and I'm just like, I kind of feel sorry for him. I do and I don't feel sorry for him. At the end of the day, you're on 200 bags a week. But something just not there with him. Like he's doing some good things on the ball, but come on, Martinelli, run him, man. Come on. That's a foul, surely. No, doesn't get away from it. Jesus is just a frustrating player. Technically, you can see how talented he is, but the end product is not there. I'm not being funny, right? And without sounding disrespectful, we're winning 5-1 against a League One team who are like 6th or 7th from the bottom. They've won 1 of their last 5. Jesus hasn't scored. And you're the striker. Havertz's been on the pitch like 10 minutes. And he's got a goal. And he's not even up top. Sterling's bagged. Waneri's bagged. Bro, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got to do better. So, no, actually, I don't feel sorry for him. He's got to do better. Got to do better. We're trying to win a title. This is why we need a striker in January. Gyökeres cooks in this team. I agree with you, man. I think he would score loads of goals. The rain is absolutely hammering down. Imagine if the game got called off for bad weather. Jogger, Bonito, you're not wrong. Jesus taking Eddie's role. And that's not a role you want to take. Let me tell you. You don't want to take that role. TV1 said he used to play for his team as a striker. I remember he was winning 14-1 and didn't bag. Did score 5 in the return game, though. Well, at least you made up for it. But your striker, you win 5-1, you haven't scored, is not good, man. Here he is, though. He's on the run. Martinelli in support. 1, 2, 3. Time the run. Gives it to Kivior. Back to Martinelli. They've got players back. Good ball. Havertz. Oh! He doesn't get a good shot. And Bolton managed to clear it. Give Jesus the 14. Not a chance. Not a chance, my friend. He's wearing number 9. Still a great number. Gyökeres a must in January. I'd love us to get him. I really hope Man United lose. I would love it. I would love it if 20 beat them. Love it. Kevin Keegan settings. Number 9, exactly. R9 Ronaldo, bro. What we got? 5 minutes plus time added on. Listen, the good thing about this game... I was going to say, actually, no one's been injured, but Lewis Skelly came off injured, but it's... without being disrespectful, that you know... the guys that are playing in the first team I just wanted to come through this game unscathed, and so far, so good. 5 goals, Sterling with a goal, Waneri scored 2, and Havertz has come on and scored as well, so it's a good night. Good night for us, people. Curtis, you have an incredible commentary. Make everything sound hype. Love to see you do boxing commentary or something funny. Like a gender reveal. What's it going to be? People, a boy or girl? Oh, it's come out. It's pink. It's a girl. It's unbelievable. Oh, dear. Ten Hag. Nah, Ten Hag, mate. Ruud van Nistelrooy is at Man United for one reason and one reason only. He turned down the Burnley job as manager to be Man United assistant manager. Why? Because Man United would have said to him, if Ten Hag's not doing well, he's getting sacked. You're going to get the job in temporary charge. Here's Martinelli. Oh, no one there. And he'll get the job. It's as simple as that. He's probably telling Ten Hag the wrong tactics. What do you think, Ruud? Yeah, I'd put Maguire left wing. I've seen him crossing it this week. Do it, Ten Hag. Trust me. He's probably getting him sacked. It's crazy. Now do it in a Dutch. I mean, listen, we've come here today to find out if it's a boy or a girl. If it can't drink a pint of diesel, it might as well not even be born, I tell you that. Right, it's blue, it's a boy. I'm telling you. Get it in the factories now. It needs to do a 9 to 5 tomorrow. I don't care if it's just been born. There you go, mate. That's the best I can give you. That's the best I've got for you. Oh, dear. Oh, you're not wrong. You know what? You can't say anything nowadays, can you? Anything you say is just like, oh, pause. You're like, oh, my days. What's going on? Look, again, Jorginho, last defender. Luckily, he's about 50 yards in front of the guy before he gets there. Salah 3-1 for Liverpool. West Ham are out. Liverpool. Listen, at least it's another Premier League club out, West Ham, anyway. You wanted a few of them out. Listen, I mean, if it's a boy or a girl, we will do it. But we will have to wait till January. We don't have no money. Nah, my Wenger voice ain't there. I can't lie. Goes from Paris, ends up somewhere in Nottingham somewhere. So, yeah, we'll have to leave that one. Oh, the West Ham manager's definitely getting sacked. Sean Dyche, oh, he's so bad. He's, you know, Conference League and European qualification. The football's not good enough. Okay, so you get Lopetegui. By the way, what has Lopetegui actually done in his career? Like, what has he done? Oh, he got the Spain job and got sacked quickly. And he got the... What other job did he get? Real Madrid, was it? I think he got the Real Madrid job. He's been terrible. He's been an absolutely terrible manager. And for some reason, they thought he was going to... He's rubbish. Like you said, man, the grass ain't always greener. Did I say Sean Dyche? Yeah, Moisey. Moisey, lad. Moisey did a good job at West Ham, man. Did a good job. Did a very good job. Oh, he won the Europa with Seville, but in the Prem, did he go Wolves for a bit? I just thought... I don't know why they're in a rush to give Lopetegui the job. I feel like West Ham could have got a better manager. A bigger manager than him, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Saeed wants to fight Bruno. I'm not surprised, mate. He's a proper rat. He is a proper rat, isn't he? How long we got left? Minute. Minute of normal time, people. I am intrigued to watch this Man United game. I just want Man United to lose so much. West Ham are down to 10 men, apparently. Who's going to get sacked first? Ten Hag, the West Ham manager. They're all like fighting to get the sack. You're saying Saeed's losing his head. Don't worry, I'll be in the chat. I will get in the chat. All the Arsenal fans are leaving. Probably trying to get out before the rain. But, put United on. I've turned it over. I've got 2 screens on. Do you know what? Yeah, man. Big up Porter in goal for Arsenal, man. Real talk. 16 years of age. He's done well. Yeah, made a couple of little minor mistakes, but nothing major. The goal wasn't his fault. I think he's really... Listen, he's done himself proud. He's done himself proud. He's seen people like Ron Arson look a million times worse. So, fair play to him, man. Big him up. We're in the 90th. 4 minutes added on. What's the point? What is the point? Lopa got the Madrid job. Lost 4-1 to Atletico in his first game. Got the sack. Yeah, you know they don't accept that. They ain't having that. In fact, it's Atletico against Real this weekend. So that'll be a good game. Renarson is one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in my life. So bad. He was such a bad goalkeeper. And they actually paid money for him, which makes it even worse. The rain is so heavy. I can't believe it. What is going on with this thing? Mbappe's got a knock, apparently. Straight over to side after. Yeah, trust me, man. I'll be in the comments winding him up. I bet he's going absolutely mental. I can just imagine without even watching it. Oh, Havertz having a scrap with the goalkeeper. Does Martinelli understand the ball won't go through people? He thinks his shadow out of Sonic just teleports through people. Chesney to Barca. Great move for him, innit? Sometimes being out of contract actually plays into your favour because you get signed, you know, when the window's closed. If somebody needs a goalkeeper, you end up at Barcelona. It's a great move for him. I'm glad I didn't go to this game, by the way. So glad I didn't go to this. What's your ranking of our keepers post-check? I think Raya's getting to the point where you can rate him over Emi Martinez because of what he's done over a whole season. Even though we've always had this thing about Martinez and we should have never got rid of him, which maybe we shouldn't, but Raya's done it over a whole season now. So I almost think you've got to go post-check. You've got to go Raya, Emi Martinez, Ramsdale, Leno. I did like Leno, but he just wasn't good with the ball at his feet, was he? I always felt Leno was an amazing shot stopper, but with the ball at his feet. But then Ramsdale wasn't amazing with the ball at his feet either. Are you running down to the Emirates full time? Not a chance. That's a good point, you know. Emi won as an FA Cup. Yeah, no, I've got to put him top. It's all about trophies. You won as an FA Cup, man. He was unbelievable against Man City in that semi-final. I'm still going Emi. Emi 1. Raya 2. I mean, Ramsdale made team of the season, so I've got to put him over Leno. And yeah, that's it. I can't think who else we've had. It's just them four, really. Emi, Raya, Ramsdale, Leno. Oh, there you go. You bang on with it, Anthony. There you go. That's where we're going. When Raya wins as a trophy, we'll put him above. We'll move him up. It's all about trophies. Game done, people. Game over. My signal's playing up. It's raining so heavy, I had to go to the phone. This channel is currently affected by a problem with your satellite due to bad weather. And thanks a lot. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Game done. I'm just checking. What's the Man United score? Yeah, John, I've still got Sky, mate. I left Sky years ago. It's a joke. I am actually going inside in his comments now. Let me have a look what he's saying. I'm surprised he ain't got more people watching. Maybe just it's because of who they're playing, innit? Nobody really cares about that team. He looks stressed, man. He looks mad stressed. Spam his chat, people. Do you know what, people? I'm not even staying on for the draw after. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. We'll talk about who we get. We'll talk about who we get tomorrow. Kakuri's like Senderos. Nah, don't diss Senderos, you know, D-Mac. He came on the channel. He still watches as well. So big up Senderos. I told Senderos on camera, man, Drogba was like your worst nightmare. I had a laugh with him about it. I thought, make a joke out of it rather than saying it seriously, you know, and it landed better that way. But we know that Drogba used to terrorise Senderos. Like, it was disgraceful what he did to him. Big up everyone locked in. It's been a great stream. I didn't actually expect it to be that good. I thought Bolton in the League Cup, this ain't going nowhere. But yeah, it's been a very good evening. 5-1 win for Arsenal. Just looking at the team, I thought Porter in goal did really well. 16 years of age. Nichols was okay defensively, a little bit sloppy in possession. Kivy or Calafiori were okay. Lewis Skelly, I thought, did really well. Rice, good goal. Jorginho got outpaced, ran like the Statue of Liberty. Waneri did really well. 2 goals. Saka wasn't great, but got an assist. Sterling, goal and an assist. Jesus, no goal. Do you know what I mean? No goal, Jesus, bro. 5-1, you're the striker, and you don't score. That is disappointing, bro. That is disappointing. But people, want to say thank you very much for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget we're sponsored today by SofaScore. Arsenal are into the next round. I'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll talk about who we're going to get. Listen, go and spam Saeed with Curtis Raid and stuff like that. Well, I'll be in the comments anyway, bantering him. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Take care. I'll see you all at 2 p.m. tomorrow, people. Bless.